everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Halloween, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So we got some action, as you guys saw. Death Stranding 2 Higgs. The figure is kind of interesting. I don't know anything about the game. You guys know that already, because when Sam came out, I told you guys the same exact thing. I didn't even bother going to look into it because I'm not really a gamer like that, even though I just ordered the, what was it, Black Ops 6 before Black Ops 7 comes out, or whatever the new game is coming out. So that will be coming soon, just so I could play it before the new one. So kind of exciting. And then we also got some caustic action, guys, as well. We got the Crow. We got the Labyrinth guy. What's his name? David Bowie, which looks really good. So we got a few things to talk about, which is kind of nice. Let's see who's in the house tonight. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 14 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here as well. We should be at 14, 15 likes already. Hit the like button, please, everybody. We got Bao in the house. Welcome, Bao. Bao.
How you doing?
Happy Halloween, everybody. We got Rod in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. Smash. Yes, please, guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being. We got Robin.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, Mike.
I'm doing.
Good evening, collectors. Happy Halloween. Yeah, StreamYard, as you can see, gave me some overlays for free, so I could just put them on for Halloween, which is kind of nice, and it's not ruining the stream with covering the messages. So I said, let me try it. Bradley Cooper in the house.
I'm doing.
Brad Bum. Fabs, Joe, Star Wars is dead market. This guy, unbelievable. That must be getting his Halloween costume a cowboy. Imagine. Oh my God. Patrick, my friend, welcome.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. We got Nefty in the house.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Talia, welcome.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing.
Welcome, welcome. We got Chris. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, just so you know, Chris just got his deluxe Wolverine, and he had promised it to me, and now he's like, oh, just kidding. Selfish. His name is Selfish Chris. Let's see. Where's your costume? Yeah, okay. You will never catch me wearing no costume, okay? I don't play that. I don't do that. 13 likes. Look at that. Guys, it's 16 of you guys here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. And thank you guys already for hitting the like button. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. See how nice that is? See how nice? Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ash, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Everyone fast is wrong about this. Coming, he loses a super. Thanks. Thanks, friend.
How dare you?
Thanks. Thanks, Ash. I'll remember this. We got Roo.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Harold. Harold, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. We got Keaton Carr. How are you, my friend? Welcome back.
I'm doing.
Welcome, welcome. Fabs was giving out candy trick-or-treaters while you're streaming. Well, number one, my neighborhood was done trick-or-treating at like 6:30-ish. We actually just brought in the candy bowl from outside, but this neighborhood doesn't really stay out late like that. It's a lot of young kids around here, so a lot of young Ahsoka people around here. So they, it's not that type of neighborhood. Everybody's done. Everybody's home now. And it's Friday, so the parents are probably going to Halloween parties and stuff. So it's never like the last year too. Last year they were done by 6ish. Plus it's dark already, so by 6:30 it was already pitch black. So that's why. Chris, don't be selfish. 18 likes. See, now we hit the twilight zone. This is what I mean. It's going to be a good night, guys. It's going to be a good night tonight. You're losing your touch. Oh my.
Yikes.
I don't think so. Wrong.
Oh man. Baby Groove will be coming home soon. Anyone get a notification? I did already. It was shipping either yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So yeah, it's coming soon, guys. Gerardo, my friend, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Hello, collectors. Am I in time for the massive rebrand announcement? Imagine. Can you guys, you know how terrible it would be if all of a sudden I was just like, I just switched my tune and I was like, you know what, guys? Inner is not that bad. You guys would know immediately I got a brand deal. I would never sell my integrity for garbage. You know how low of a human being you got to be to sell your integrity over a toy? You know how crazy that is? It's like, I am nothing. I don't stand for nothing. I'll sell myself for $1 for toys. Can you imagine? I would never. Rolexes, maybe. Ferraris, Lamborghinis, maybe. But a toy? Come on, man. Trick or treaters go around. Oh my god, 9:00. They getting none from me. Candy is too expensive, and I got hot toys again. Sorry, that's horrible, Ron. Yeah, we bought a case of candy from Amazon. I think it was like 6 pounds of candy. So we were prepared because every year we run out real quickly. So this year we got a lot, and now we got a budget left, which is kind of annoying. To be honest, I would sell mine 35 toys paid me in figures. Not even. If Hot Toys said, hey, lie for us, there's nothing to lie about. What am I going to be lying about? You know what I mean? Like, it's a different story with Hot Toys. But even so, if Hot Toys was crap and they were like, hey, can you? Absolutely not. I'm a bad liar to begin with. I hate lying. I don't like it. So for me to lie to people about a toy, it's like, get a life, So as Halloween, what horror figure do you wish Hot Toys tackled? Mine was a walk-in headless horseman from Sleepy Hollow as Ichabod Crane companion figure and his horse. That would be cool. That would be a really cool figure if they got into it. Especially because of the Johnny Depp Ichabod Crane figure that they did. That's one figure that I regret not getting 2 of. I only have 1, but the figure is great. It looks great. The likeness is great. But then again, that's Hot Toys for you, Halloween is crazy in my area. Over 150 kids easily. Yeah, no, not me. Thank God. Oh, they were done by 6ish. I was happy. And again, we weren't even outside. They were just grabbing from the bowl, so it wasn't like they were bothering me anyway. All right, let's see. Let's wait for a few of you guys before we get started. Let me go back to this one. So horror. You know what I really want? A good quality jigsaw figure. A good quality jigsaw figure. I made my own custom, which is but a good jigsaw and a good pinhead. All the pinheads that I've seen, not good. I have a Freddy, I have a Leatherface, I have a Michael Myers. No, I don't even have a Michael Myers. I have Leatherface, I have Freddy, I have Jason. No Michael Myers, but Pinhead. I am dying for a Pinhead. But again, nobody has made a good one. At least as far as I know, I don't think I've ever seen a good one. You lie very well, Fabs. Keep telling everyone. He said you lie very well. Your own status gives it away, Rob. Yeah, I'm sure I feel bad when my hat when my hat arrives. Imagine. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Valkyrie, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome, welcome. Not happy we aren't getting a Jennifer Connelly for a figure either. Labyrinth, Top Gun Maverick, Rocketeer. Rocketeer was made by third party. I don't know if anybody licensed made it, but I know that figure was made at least twice over the years. Ever since I've been collecting, I've definitely seen it be made twice. I didn't get either one. I don't really care for that stuff. It didn't look great anyway. So I didn't get into that. Top Gun Maverick, the DID version looks really, really good. With the glasses on and all the equipment on. Awesome. I think Rudy got it. I think he got what was it? He got both of them. He got the Val Kilmer one and he got the Tom Cruise one. But great figures, those DID ones. And Labyrinth, like I said, that caustic plastic one, beautiful. That is one of the most incredible figures, not by Hot Toys, that I've ever seen. Like, it looks really good. The Crow, I don't think so. But then again, you know, you got the inner collector, Rudy, who says it's the most amazing thing he's ever seen. So we'll see when he orders it and he gets it in hand. True.
Hello!
Done with trick or treat, trick or threat. Now let's watch the King of the Peasants. He said trick or threat. I don't know if that was on purpose, but oh my God. I would 100% get Rocketeer figures if Hot Toys. No, if Hot Toys made them, absolutely, but nobody has. That's what I'm saying. Because you know, with Hot Toys, you're gonna get the best Rocketeer figure out there. Third party, like I said, I don't think it was licensed, but third party, the Goose, right? That's what Rudy got. The Goose and the what do you call it? The Iceman. I keep Ash Mac twice. Mav twice. Maverick, yeah. Yeah, no, that who else got it? Joe? Shout out to Joe. He got it too. He recently just got it. And he had to tell the guy who he got it from to put it together for him. The figure. So it was all obviously everything comes, it's off of it, and you gotta like mount everything on it. The figure looks sick. It looks so classy, so sharp. It looks like a little person. Like how he had it, incredible. But again, I wouldn't get into any of that stuff. All right, let's get started, guys. Looks like nobody else is coming. Everybody's getting drunk off of sugar. Ash with the super chat before we get started. Look at this guy. Fabs, everybody tell you your next Halloween, I egg your place. Guys, you hear this? You hear these threats?
How dare you?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
I am going to tell you this, Ash. Do I think there is more Deadpool coming? I'm going to say that there may be one more Deadpool. Wolverine, you know, I still think Patch is coming, which would be a waste if they didn't. But I think there's one more Wolverine that's going to come out of left field. Well, not Wolverine, Deadpool. That's going to come out of left field. And if they don't do it, then the next one's going to be Doomsday. So buckle up. All right, so we got Higgs, guys. Like I said, this is a deluxe version. I don't know anything about this video game, but I can tell you the figure looks really cool, really creepy. This face full of gold, crazy good. Obviously, you got the rolling eyes. Look at the makeup. You got the gold makeup running down the face. You got the gold lipstick running down the face. Really nice. Look at that sculpted hair. Perfect. Beautiful. You're mad if you don't pose DP in Thor's in Thor's arms. again, very interesting figure. As you can see, it's like a puffy suit for it. Look how much slack you're getting from the pose, which, I'm assuming it's a good thing because you don't want, these things to be too tight where they're going to crack, they're going to break, they're going to get ruined. Look at all the scuffing on it. Look at all the battle damaging on it. It's all dirty. It's not your clean version of anything. Look at that gold necklace over there. Again, I don't know anything about this. I don't know if this is accurate, if this is not, but it is a very creepy figure. The Sam, this is going to look incredible next to Sam. Again, Sam looks awesome already. The guitar of this, right? I'm going to get into the artisan in a second, but look at the guitar. Very, very classy piece. Very sharp. You get this dog also, which again, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like a dog. It's got a tail. It's walking on two legs. Little robotic little thing. Then you get this down here. Again, I don't know what this is supposed to be at all. But as you can see, look at the suit. Again, still kind of baggy down here, which again is 99% on purpose for a reason, right? But again, they're not showing you much articulation from the shots. See, it's just very basic. Look, a slight bent knee is as far as they go. So I don't understand why so much bagginess. Look, even the arms. But again, look at this. Look at the colors. One thing I like about the figures too, the orange. I don't like bright colors on my figures. I don't like ugly colors on my figure. But for whatever reason, this works very, very well. And that creepy smile is really, really good. Really, really. I wish I knew what the game was about, so I could tell you if these things are, good or bad or whatever. But again, look at that pose. Very basic. As you can see, not much going on. Again, just another bent arm. Look how it pinches. So they did this on purpose so you could get this pose, because if it was too tight, forget it. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, very, very basic stuff. Doesn't look like it's intricate at all, but the paint application on it, gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Again, look, no articulation really whatsoever. They don't show you any action poses whatsoever. So I don't even know in the game what he does with this guitar. I don't know if it's a weapon that he, that's like a, shoots out, like whether it's bullets or if it's just sound that he uses the guitar for. But look at this thing. This thing is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I already pre-ordered my, because they're up for pre-order already, guys. Like, just went up out of nowhere, which is crazy. I believe it was, 3,000 pieces or 4,000 pieces? I want to say it was 4,000. 4,000 pieces, which is why they probably released it the way they did, because they figured, let whoever wants to get it if it doesn't sell. But I'll get to the actual number in a second. But I'm loving that head sculpt. Look at that hair. That sculpted hair. Again, this is your toy hair. It's always going to be perfect. It looks very, very good. Look. I don't even know if it's a female. It looks like a female. But it's obviously it's not. Separate rolling eyes. Obviously has to have them because it's a new product. Highly detailed armor with weathering effects. The weathering on it, incredible. That's what I said. The scuffing on it, all the paint on it, insane. Really, really nice. As you can see, you get a wrist peg installation here. There's a hole there for you to probably remove it or insert it. But look how nice it looks. It looks like it would be leather. Obviously, it's not, because they're not telling you that it's leather, but it looks like it could be. Coffin themed diorama base. So I guess something regarding a coffin in the video game. Again, I wouldn't know, but just how creepy these things look, how weird it is. Look at this. Looks like Venom symbiote all over the base, which again, I don't know the meaning of any of it, but it looks very, very, very nice. Very, very exciting. And the one thing that sucks about this, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, whoever ordered. Let me know if you ordered this already. One thing I noticed was, number one, the artisan $520, which again we're gonna get into. $520, $52 deposit. Do you guys know when this thing's coming out? October 2026 to, was it January or February of 2027? You know how painful giving that deposit was for me today? $52 just to sit and collect interest at Sideshow's bank account. That is painful to know that we got to wait that long. Hopefully they get made sooner, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Here is the whatever this little robot's supposed to be. They don't even tell you because you're supposed to know, obviously. But again, very cool, very different. The fact that it's got that animal tail, very, very cool. I don't know, again, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but really, really nice. Very, very cool stuff. And here's everything. So this, like I told you guys, this is a deluxe version. Obviously, the regular version doesn't have that robot and then that fancy base. But as you can see, it's got that whatever the hell that worm is on top. I don't know if it's like a radar thing or whatever. Again, I wish I knew what the game was. I wish I had an idea what the game was about. And now let's get into the Artisan, because the Artisan's the actual, we're actually getting more stuff with the Artisan, which we should. And I was telling Bob this earlier. We're paying an extra $125 because the regular version, the deluxe version, is $400. $525 for the Artisan. And to not get anything more than a deluxe version is kind of, kind of sucks. So now with this Artisan, we're actually getting something that the deluxe version doesn't have. So that's even better. And it, to me, at least to me, it makes me feel more comfortable paying for the 520 than not getting extra with it. So I believe and think that if we're going to get Artisan, the Artisan, because it's more money, obviously, from the work of the hair, we should still always also get something very special, or very unique, just for that version. Because we're spending the money for the hair. I get it. But even so, $125 extra just for hair? Absolutely not. And again, I told you guys from day one, it's not worth it. It's not. Especially this type of hair, which if you are going to mess with the eyes, good luck. Because it looks like it's flowy. Again, I don't know how stiff it's going to be, but right now it looks like it would flow. It looks like it moves like every other hair. But that's the painful part. So here we got already the first shot. They're showing you the the one golden guitar that splits into two, which again, a special edition item just for the Artisan version. As you saw, right, it splits into two. So here it's connected, here it's split up, which again, very cool. Very, very cool. The mask, which I believe all SKUs get it. The mask actually very creepy, as you can see. Let me show you this. Not that one. Look at that. Also, this cloak thing, this jacket thing comes with this version as well. The one thing about this jacket thing is I am 99.9% going to display mine with the jacket. Why? Even though I will lose this look. So that's the only thing. Do I want it loaded up with the accessories? I don't know, right? You're not going to be able to see the weapon on the holster. But look how badass that looks. And not only like that, but like that. This is the way I like it. This is the look I like. It looks creepy. It looks crazy. It looks very different. So I really like this look. And like I said, I'm most likely, do I need the antenna on it? I don't think so. But it looks sick with that jacket. And again, why would you get the expensive one that gets this stuff and not use it? That's why I used to get two of these any other year, right? That these things weren't $520. I would have gotten two of these. Absolutely no problem. Why? You get two full looks out of it. This is one look here. Here's another one here, right? You can have them holding this guitar or the gold guitar. Doesn't matter, but you get two looks out of it. So that's why, for those who see my collection, who know my collection, that's why it was got 2s and 3s. Because if you have the T1000, the original 1.0, I have 4. 3 with the cop outfit and then 1 of that metallic. Why do I need 3? Well, the T1000 disguise version came with a specific head sculpt just with that figure. that didn't come with the T1000 version. So I am not going to waste that head sculpt in the box. So I said, you know what? Let me get another one to use that head sculpt on it. And that's why I have 3 of those plus that liquid version from the exclusive T800, the T800 battle damage. But again, look how the jacket looks on it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I am displaying it like that 100%. Look at the mask on it. I don't know what they're going to do with that mask. I don't know if it's magnetic or not. I don't know what's that. It's got to be magnetic somewhere. But look how beautiful that looks. Just very, again, do I want to cover the face? Probably not, because I love that smile. I love how it looks. It looks really, really, really cool. And just real quickly, shout out to Bob because he got me this. Every time I look at this image, right? Every time I look at this image, let me show you guys real quick. So as you can see, look at that face. From the first moment that I saw this figure being displayed, when the whole Sam, thing was going on, immediately I said, he looks like Alice Cooper. Immediately. I don't know why. I don't know what it was about the figure. And as you can see, kind of similar, right? But that's the first thing I saw. But apparently this is made out of like an actual character, which again, I didn't even know that. So that's what happens when you don't know anything about something. But again, look at the gold guitar. That's probably what I'm going to have on it, because it is the other exclusive piece that it comes with. Again, this thing, I don't really know what this is supposed to be, but do I need it on the figure? If it's not going to have the jacket, then most likely. But with the jacket on, obviously you can't put it on. It would have been nice if there was some type of opening or a hole or something to insert that while the jacket was on. That would have been cool. But obviously they didn't think of that, or maybe because it's not part of the game, right? It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to happen that way. But as you can see, look how sick that looks. Really, really nice. Very, very nice. Very, very detailed. And the paint and the splatters and the weathering and all that stuff. A 10 all day long. Look at that. Sick. Very creepy. Very different. We haven't got any figures that look like this ever, as far as I remember. I can tell you that. Very, very different. I don't know if it's because of the video game. I don't know, where this comes from. I don't know if this was like a made up thing, or this is from like a specific book or a comic or something. But this is very, very random. Beautiful. This is a beautiful piece. Who's excited for this? Let me know who's excited for this, who's not, who doesn't care for this, who pre-ordered this already. Because I want to gauge if that 4,000 number was correct. Let me get you guys the exact number. So limit 1 per person is still available for the artisan edition. And it says here that they made, like I said, I read 4,000. Oh, 3,000. There we go. I thought it was 3 or 4. So 3,000 pieces. Now, they're still available, right? At least the artisan. 400 for regular, 445 for deluxe, 525 for artisan. So who is not getting this? Who doesn't care for this? Who doesn't collect? Let me know. Let me see who's in here real quickly. Higgs, one of my favorite villains already. Oh, did you? Which one did you get, Gerardo? Did you get the regular, or did you get the deluxe or artisan? Let me know what you got. No, they killed EP. I'm done with my this guy. Passing on that figure. This looks like unbelievable, Ash. No respect. No respect. Would you buy this over Eric Draven Crow? No, enough said. About this one. Would you buy the over? So here's the thing. I love the Hot Toys Crow figure. Love it. I have the special edition with the guitar, right? Or not with the guitar. They all came with the guitar, with the weather vane. Remember, he comes with the exclusive version came with the weather vane. So I have him holding the weather vane. I have him holding the guitar. I love that figure. Obviously, that body now is complete garbage compared to all the new stuff. So if Hot Toys decided to make it again, absolutely, I would get it, obviously, again. Now, between this and the Crow by Hot Toys, I would lean more towards the Crow, just because it's, to me, it's a more special character. I don't know anything about this guy, so I would go with the Crow all day, every day. Now, if you ask me, this figure or the Crow from Caustic Plastic, this figure all day long, all day, every day. And we're gonna get into the Caustic Plastic. I'm gonna explain to you why I don't really like it that much at all, really. It would be nice if it looked a little different. I would have thought maybe about getting it, but like I said, the fact that Caustic is already coming out with kit bashes is already a turnoff for me. And it's, it's not that that's all they do, because it's not. They did the Fonz, they've done other figures that are very decent. I told you guys from day one, I don't like that gloss that they put on the figures, right? They look very, very toyish because of whatever clear seal or shiny seal they put on the figures. So that's why I don't like them. I don't like any of them. But the fact that, and this was another thing we're talking with the guys in the chat, they're minding their own business. That's exactly what I told the guys. They're minding their own business. They're not looking to give you Marvel. They're not looking to give you DC. They're not looking to give you the same mainstream crap that everybody's giving you, right? So it's a breath of fresh air in that respect. So you can't hate on that, right? You can't sit there and say, oh, well, this company's crap. No, it's great. It's great that they're minding their own business. It's great that they're doing their own thing. It's great that they're not looking to compete with anybody. But besides all that, that Bloodsport figure, kit bash, it's expensive for a kit bash. Turn off for me. The way that they paint their head sculpts with that weird shine on them, turn off for me. The likenesses are not great, especially when the figures have some type of expression, which we're going to get into in a second. They don't look great at all. So that's why I'm not diving into Caustic. That's why I'm not, super, oh my God, this is amazing. No. The Labyrinth figure, though, that's a different conversation. Fab, stop dissing this guy. Joe, welcome. Where have you been?
I'm doing.
Garlic not. Savon, welcome. Where have you been?
Hello.
The double guitar and the red coat only comes with the artisan. In addition, Sam's artisan edition also had an exclusive gold. There you go. So as I'm saying, I will always get the artisan, even if I don't know anything about the character. It's supposed to be, the best version of it because of the additional accessories. At least, again, I don't know what any of that means anyway. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know how special these things are. But if I'm spending $600, I want everything. I just want everything. Whatever I could get out of it, I need it. Guys, yes, please hit the like button. There's 24 of you guys again. Thank you guys for being here as well. Brutal figure to be. No, I love it. 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 It looks creepy. It looks scary. Perfect for Halloween. I think that's why they did it, because it looks like it would be a Halloween figure 100%. It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck. Unbelievable.
Wrong.
Unreal. That was your king, Ash. Fab, let's talk Crow. Hold on. Keep it in your pants, Brad. And it comes with a sunburned face. No, I'm telling you, this gold, that gold on it, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Fab's Halloween frames. See what happens when you get double vax, guys? It affects your eyesight. Then you get anxiety from looking at stuff. Disgusting. Let's see who else is in here. 21 likes, 20 watching. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you. It's also only $80 extra for the artisan here. It's actually less because it comes with two. That's what I'm saying. Well, if you go from the collectors to artisan, it's $120. But if you go from deluxe to artisan, then obviously, yeah, it's only 80. But again, I always go for the best one. Even though it's super expensive for no reason. But again, it's got to be the license. The license got to be the reason why these things are so incredibly expensive. The Switch. You're right. This is cool to get more than just the hair. No, absolutely. We have to get more value from these artisan figures because they're very expensive. And then $120 just for hair? Absolutely not. And again, even before this, I told you guys from the very first artisan figure that came out, I told you guys this is not worth the upcharge. It is not. I love my Hot Toys. I love everything they do. It is not worth that money. But that's up to you. Nobody's telling you have to buy that. Nobody, unless, the only version like Black Widow, right? The only version that they do is artisan. Then you either don't buy it or you got to suck it up. So that's the only issue with that. But I love everything Hot Toys. So that's gonna be a no for me. Me, wait, I don't care about this trash. Unbelievable. I pre-ordered him and Sam Artisan. Still haven't played the second game yet, but I'm loving the first one. See, I didn't even know there was when those games came out. I had no idea. I never heard of them ever. I've heard of every single game before. Like Ninja Gaiden right now. Ninja Gaiden 4 is out right now. That game looks incredible. Those games have always been incredible. I think I own Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. I own the original NES version. I owned a PlayStation either 2 or 3 version. I never had anything Ninja Gaiden. No, I think that was it. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 was PS4 maybe. Either PS3 or PS4. But I've always known the games. This game, never heard of it. Never, ever heard of it. I played through Death Stranding 2 4 times already. So high for. Oh my God. What is the game about, Gerardo? What's the point of it? Just so I have an idea of what it is. Artisan for me, since I got the Sam Artisan, I just hope they aren't going to be the only 2 characters. I hope and pray that these are the only 2 characters. These things, again, it's painful because I'm going to buy whatever I can, right? I'm always going to buy whatever I can. I can't get everything, but I will always buy whatever I can. It is painful, especially artisan, right? If it's artisan, I don't care what it is, I'm buying it, right? It is painful to spend that amount of money, number one, for figures that you don't even know. Okay? Again, they're going to look great. They're going to look incredible. The detail, everything about them, the accessories, those suits, right? The way they look, everything about them, great. Painful to spend, right now it's going to be $1,000 for these 2. Actually more, 1,000, 1,000 plus for the 2. Let's say they make 2 more. That's another $1,000 for another, nah. That's why I'm hoping and praying that that's it. I'd rather get Marvel, DC, anything else, but things that I don't know. Again, it has nothing to do with anything. I'm still going to get them, but it is painful to get things that you don't even, you know what I mean? There's no, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know anything about the characters. I don't know anything. So that to me is oh, I need the figure, but my God, I hope that's it. And because of the fact that I have to complete every line, that's even worse. And adding, trying to buy figures for the artisan of it. So I hope not. I hope you're wrong, Gerardo. Nice figure with nothing for me. Rob, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome. 21 likes, 22 watching. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody who hit the like button already. I appreciate it so much. I am not yelling for the likes tonight. Thank you, everybody. He's the only one getting this. Absolutely not. Fabstrom wishes he was king. He's a clown. What part of that don't you understand? Not your fault. You're just kiss ass like the rest. Oh, guys.
Having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
That's what you get for being disrespectful to your king, Ash. Carla, my friend, welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome. Get the first game and check it out. You can find it for See, I got to do that. Like I said, I just got the Black Ops 6 for literally $28. So what I used to do when I had more time to play, I would get every Call of Duty. I have pretty much from the original Call of Duty, I have every single one. Then I was like, it was just, every year, every November, usually it was like a new one. And you're spending, and I was buying, that was another thing. I was buying the collector's edition. So I don't know if you guys could see up there. Actually, I don't think you guys could see up there. But I have let me show you guys real quickly. So this is the shit that would come with the Call of Duty video games, right? So this is one of them. This is Modern Warfare. This is a Modern Warfare collector's edition, thing that came with the video game. So I was always getting all of these, every single one. I got another one up there. I think the original one, the first one that came with, the lenses. So everything was $200 plus, which again didn't matter. But I'm like, yo, I'm buying all this stuff and I don't even have time to play the game. I stopped buying them all around. So I stopped buying all the games all together. And then now what I do is I wait pretty much, I bought them earlier before, but this is like the latest I've waited for one. So I just bought the 6 for literally $28, brand new, $28. So I started doing that. I'm like, it's the same. And another thing, I don't even play online anymore. Because I don't game anymore. I got rid of the internet, the PlayStation Plus stuff. So I don't even play online anymore. So what do? I love every single Call of Duty story mode. Every campaign is awesome. I don't care what you say. Every single Call of Duty campaign is awesome. So I beat the entire campaign, and there goes the game. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm excited for 6 because I don't even know anything about it. So yeah, I may do that, Bob. I may get the video game. If somebody doesn't want it anymore and they have it, let me know. I'll buy it all for you. If you have a disc version. Let's see, 26 likes, 24 watching. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Faz, this is a thing. Yeah, Bravo 6 going dark. Yep. No, the campaigns are I don't care what you say. Obviously online is fun, and now, which I know nothing about the Warzone stuff. I don't even know what Warzone is. I know it comes preloaded in the discs, and I know it's like this just big online lobby. I get all that, but I'm like, is this like different than the game? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So it's gotten so advanced that I'm like, I am so glad I'm out of this. So I just bought it for the campaign, and I'm telling you, I will not be disappointed because I am never disappointed. There's always some mission. My favorite missions are always sniper missions and the airplane missions. Like when you got the helicopter or you got the the AC something, the AC 130, whatever it is, that huge plane with those different machine guns and everything. Those are my favorite missions. So I buy the games just for those missions, believe it or not. If that was a game, absolutely not even close. I like playing video games, but I was never like a hardcore gamer. Never. So I recommend watching it. Welcome to Derry on HBO. So good. It's a series prequel to It. Look at that, guys. If you got nothing to do, watch the show. So again, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. That smile. Remember that Hot Toy sometimes with the expressions, they're always, not always, a lot of the times they could be funky. Look at Ant-Man, right? That was the funkiest expression we have ever gotten from Hot Toys. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the worst one, that Ant-Man. So look at that. The expression, perfect. The head sculpt, perfect. The hair, perfect. So everything about it, very, very, very exciting. The suit, the detail on the suit, the weathering, the scuffing, all the dirt on it. It looks like it's even like burnt. It's got like soot on it. The thing is badass all around. All around. He looks like Alex Cooper. Not Alex Cooper, Alice Cooper. This guy. Bow. Alice Cooper. So, yeah, I'm telling you, I am so excited. Again, painful. That $52 deposit, painful. Very, very painful. But you're either going to collect or you're going to complain. Pick one. And now, guys, where is it? Here is the so we're going to get into the Crow, right? We're going to do the Crow first. So, like I said earlier, I am not crazy about Caustic as a company, right? I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying, I'm just not crazy about it. Like I said, it's great that they're minding their own business. It's great that they're doing their own thing. It's great that, they're not giving us the standard Marvel, the standard DC, the standard Star Wars stuff, right? They're doing their own thing, which again, it is a breath of fresh air because we don't need another Inart coming in and doing the same shit as everybody else. Absolutely not. So that's why they're great. It is a good thing to have them around. When it comes to product, though, that's a different world. So as you can see, right, even the neck, okay, even the neck, again, to me, I'm not telling you. And by the way, when I tell you guys, things about companies and figures, that's my opinion. You guys could love it. You guys could hate it. It has nothing to do with me. I'm telling you how I think about it, what I feel about it, and why that is. It is good to support things like this. I just don't care for it. But again, they're doing things that nobody else is really doing. They're getting into lines that nobody else is really getting into, right? So they're like Hot Toys to a certain extent, but even more like niche. You know what I mean? They're getting into things that like nobody is really getting into. So as you can see, the neck to me doesn't look that, it's not painted that great, right? So I don't know how great this body is going to be, right? As you can see, look at the neck here. It looks kind of weird again to me. We're going to get into the expression. So here's the expression. I don't like the expression at all. And this is the good expression, okay? This is the good expression. I don't really like it. As you can see, it's supposed to have rolling eyes, I'm assuming. But he looks like he's a little high, right? Like he's a little drowsy, like he's a little stoned. I don't like that at all. The paint on the face, very decent. The body, as you can see, very, very thin, right? Nothing really special about it. There's nothing custom about it. There's nothing, great about it that you're like, oh, well, that body's incredible. No, as you can see, they don't even show you much articulation anyway. Right here, you get the crow, the actual bird. As you can see, the hands actually look very nice, right? They look like they're silicone. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they look very, very good. Again, they look like silicone. Look at the strap here. I don't know if this is on purpose where it's supposed to be all faded. This is, not painted properly because you can see the white of the plastic. Remember, this is all clear. When all this is made, it's all clear and then it gets painted. But as you can see, it's all chipped off. Again, I don't know if they did this on purpose. I don't know what their goal was. But again, not much movement, not much of anything, right? As you can see here, it looks better, right? The rolling eyes are moved to the right, this side of the screen. Better. Look at the hands again. Right? Again, very different. See the difference here now? How this hand, the paint is all chipped off. And then you go to this hand and the paint is brand new on it. So again, I don't know if they messed up. I don't know if it's done on purpose where you're going to have missing paint on the strap. Again, I don't know caustic like that. So let's just assume it's just a mistake. Again, as you see, this is so this to me is total crap. Okay, that expression to me is complete crap. Look at those teeth. Okay, look at those teeth. So their and remember when I said this about their Bloodsport figure as well. That angry expression head sculpt that they had, complete garbage. Same funky teeth, same little teeth. For whatever reason, I don't know who's making that stuff. It ain't good. Remember that also. Sean Dabbs makes product for caustic. So I don't know if it's him doing this. Again, this expression I don't like one bit, not even a little bit. This is like Ant-Man, but instead of smiling, he's angry. This is not good. The hair, right? As you can see, the hair looks very clean, very nice, right? I don't know how their rolling eye system is. I don't know if you got to pop off, the head sculpt, but I don't know how that works with them. Most likely the same thing. But as you can see, even the eyes, right? They give it like red lines to give it that like, blood vessel look, bloodshot look. It doesn't even look natural to me, right? It doesn't look good to me at all. Again, I'm not telling you don't buy it. I'm not telling you anything. It doesn't look great to me. But that expression for this head sculpt, if I bought this figure, I would never use this ever because it's ugly. Doesn't look nice one bit at all. So here, look how different he looks. He doesn't even look like the original Crow. I think he reminds me of the second Crow. Because remember, the first Crow was Bruce Lee's son. What was his name? Brandon Lee. And then the second one was a completely different actor. He didn't do both because remember he died, shooting the first one apparently. So the second one was completely different, and I think he looks more like the second one a little bit here than the first one. But again, I don't like either one. I don't like either one at all. Looks like a mime. It doesn't really hit me like the Crow. The Hot Toys one, night and day. So as you can see, again, this here looks very nice, right? Nothing wrong with this at all. Very basic. Again, not much articulation. The entire photo shoot, as you saw, all they did was holding the shotgun, holding the guitar. That was about it. Nothing really, nothing really fancy. See, shotgun, guitar, nothing really out of this world. Again, you're buying this figure because you like the movie, you like the character. You're not looking to do any action poses with this because, as you can see, they're not showing you much. So does that mean that the body's crappy, that they're not, that they're not showing you what it could do? Does that mean that they don't want you doing anything crazy with the figure out of fear that the body may not handle, whatever type of pose you're trying to put it in? You don't know. See, this is not cute at all. Oh, he gets a sword too. Really badass. I didn't even see that. Really, really badass. Again, look at that. Not for me. Some people may love this look. I don't. It looks kind of funky with that, with those, gritting his teeth. But the sword is badass. Hopefully it's real metal. It should be real metal coming from Caustic, but we'll find out, I guess, at some point. So that's it. That's the entire figure. Very, very basic. Again, look at every single picture. No articulation whatsoever. Nothing at all. So this is as far as it goes. A little bent knee. So another thing, is the outfit restricting the movement? Is this real leather? Does anybody know if this is real leather? I don't know. Let's try to find out. Oh my God, let me see. All right. So now, of course not. Let me see. Here's 1994. Oh, real leather. There you go. Real leather. Tibetan wool hair, magnetic presence. What is magnetic presence? And cinematic fidelity that pushes every limit. So it is real leather. So it could be the leather limiting the movement, which is why they didn't do much. The wool hair, of course, I don't know why they had to add Tibetan as if you're buying a wig, but they're telling you that it's the same wool, most likely the same thing that Hot Toys uses. They're just trying to get fancier, and instead of just saying wool hair, they're giving you one more detail about the hair to again make it sound like you're Tibetan hair. Woo, it's got to be amazing. It's probably some bullshit anyway. That again, for promotion purposes, to take your money to advertise to make it sound good. Again, to take your money for you to buy this, they give you that little bit of extra information. Again, who in here knows anything about Tibetan wool?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Most likely nobody. What have we heard from Hot Toys from day one? Wool hair. Wool hair. Nobody's talking about Tibetan wool, nothing. Wool hair. Has anybody questioned? Oh, I wonder what type of wool this is. Is this Tibetan or is this? No, because nobody cares. That's what I'm saying. The fact that they're adding that extra word there is just for advertising. It's just to make it sound fancy. It's just for you to think, oh, wow, from Hot Toys, we only get wool. Now with Costi, we're getting Tibetan, so it must be a little fancier. It must be a little more expensive. It must be. It is not. I am telling you, it is not. This is not coming from anywhere special. This is not coming from anywhere fancy. It is not. This is all coming from China. Okay? China. So that's the end of that. So for people to start talking shit about, oh, well, Hot Toys doesn't use Tibetan wool, so this is better, because it's only a matter of time till some idiot comes out with that. So that's what I'm telling you right now. It is only to make it sound fancier than it would otherwise by just saying wool, because then, it's everybody just using wool. But by them saying Tibetan wool, guess what? We're going to stand out. We're going to look slightly different because we're telling you where this wool is from. Meanwhile, Hot Toys never tells us where their wool is from. So that's what they're trying to do here, to differentiate themselves from Hot Toys, period. Not that this is better. Again, I'm going to repeat it. This is not better than your Hot Toys hair. This is not fancier than your Hot Toys hair. As you can see, it looks exactly the same as anything Hot Toys has made already. So I'm telling you this now because some idiot is going to go out into the groups talking about, oh, look, Tibetan wool, Hot Toys doesn't use it. It's going to happen. So again, real leather, which again, it's expected. I don't know why anybody wouldn't be using leather at this point. Hot Toys has been using leather when necessary for their stuff. If Hot Toys decided to come out with a Eric Draven figure again, 2.0, which would be incredible at this point, guaranteed that, because I believe a lot of people are having issues with that leather coat. I'm not, thank God. So with that, it would be, if they did it 2.0 now, rolling eyes, number one, obviously a better body, leather jacket, most likely leather pants. So it would be a pretty pricey figure, even though it's very basic, right? It's just a black shirt, black pants, black shoes, the long coat, and whatever accessories, right? The guitar, whatever weapons, the crow, and that's it. So it's most likely going to be a 300 plus figure. But again, it would be, I would 100% buy one immediately. But besides that, nothing special about it. Nothing really, I need this. Absolutely not. I'll be okay without it. My Hot Toys still great right now, even though, like I said, we need a new body for that thing. We need an updated figure. But this is not, something that I'm like, oh, finally somebody made a new one. I need this in my. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And this guy. So as you can see, this is incredible. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, they don't even tell you anything about it here. So it's not a problem. All right, so we're gonna get into that. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Caustic plastic. Alchemist, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Welcome. Happy Friday. Faz. Oh my god. He just came back from the dead. What WWE figure would sell as Hot Toys? Obvious, but I'm saying real leather waistcoat, real jorts, Austin. What do you mean, Austin? Austin who? Austin Powers or Steve Austin? Fabs had truly. Oh my god. Fabs is over vaccinated. No, that's you. Stop looking in the mirror and talking to me. No, Fabs. He didn't shoot anyone. Some shot him. It was a real gun. Oh yes, I'm saying. Yeah, he died. He died on set, I believe, making the movie. No, I remember that. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Welcome. First time here.
Hello!
I have custom plastic figures. The pants are awful. Again, I don't know it. I could just tell you what I see from pictures. I don't own anything caustic besides, bodies from back then. Maybe about one or two bodies from back then, and that one black body that I bought that is caustic, and it could be a completely different company, but it's 100% caustic, and it was the Terry Crews black body for to make the custom Expendables Terry Crews character. So that's the only reason why I bought that body. Again, this was years ago. So I don't know anything about caustic. I could tell you all I see. I'm never satisfied with it. The paint, like I said, that Fonz figure was not great at all, because for whatever reason, again, I don't know who's doing this. They add some clear shine as a finish to their head sculpt. Again, why? I don't know. It changes the entire look of the whole figure. It turns it into a complete toy. Doesn't matter how good the likeness is. It becomes a really, really shiny toy, and I hate it. So that's why I've never been, so excited or so eager to get anything from them, because they don't even look nice. Again, I'm not telling you guys not to buy anything. I'm just telling you my experiences. Don't think I'm telling you, hey, don't go buy it. Like, absolutely not. Because like I said, you guys, if you like this stuff, you should support it, because you have a company that is not making DC 24/7, Marvel 24/7, Star Wars 24/7, or, not even that, trying to compete with Hot Toys left and right, like for whatever reason other companies try to do. Why can't you be your own thing? Why do you have to come in and make the same shit that Hot Toys is already killing anyway? Because you're not making it better than Hot Toys to begin with. So why bother? That's what I don't understand. And we were talking about this in the members chat too. I forget who it was. I think it was Rudy. Rudy said, that caustic is what Inart was supposed to be. Right, which is a great point. Everybody expected Inart to be a company to come in and mind their own business and do their own thing. Nope, they came in to make Jokers and Supermans and Batmans and everything we already got from Hot Toys, which is redundant, ridiculous, retarded. So having a company like this, again, in their own world, doing their own thing, it sucks that they can't do the figures right. They can't paint them right. They can't get them right. That sucks, because the product's going to suck. But they're getting into things that nobody else is getting into. So that's why it's good to support this stuff. But if you don't like it, if they suck, it's their own fault. You know what I mean? If they suck, they suck. Then you don't have to buy anything. And I can tell you, I haven't seen any pictures of anything that I'm like, wow, this looks amazing, besides this right here. This is the best thing I've ever seen from them. As you can see, you don't get that shiny look to it, right? It doesn't look funny. That expression is great. The hair looks great. Everything about this outfit looks great. So this is the most, like I said earlier, the most impressive figure I've ever seen from Caustic. Again, just pictures. I don't know anything, in hand. Maybe I'm too young, but I have no idea who's guy. Yeah, it's from a movie. It's from a movie. I want to say from the 80s, either late 70s, which I don't think that late. It's got to be the 80s. I saw the movie one time. The movie was actually very, very entertaining. Which is why when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is really cool. So if you haven't seen the movie The Labyrinth, do yourself a favor and watch it. You won't regret it because it's actually not bad at all. Alchemist, Fab things are gross. Should be break that. No, it has nothing to do with that. Give us an action pose. What, the whole movie he was just walking straight and slightly bending the knee? Absolutely not. That's my point. Go brush your teeth. No, I'm sorry. I'm listening to everything you say, but I think you're being elitist with this one. It's a prototype. Sean, if this was Hot Toys branding, you'd be singing a different song. Number one, there's nothing elitist about anything. So that's number one. Okay. What's elitist about this? What Hot Toys is elite? Anyway. Number two, the prototypes are supposed to be the best. Okay. Every prototype, not every, because look at I'm gonna give you an example. Look at and again, this was their pictures, the blogger pictures. Look at Peacemaker. Okay. Peacemaker looked like shit from all the blogger pictures. Then you saw it in Secret Base, and that head sculpt was a 10. Okay. Prototypes are supposed to be the best from any company because you expect something to be lost in production. So I don't know what you're talking about. Elitist, number one. So you're wrong about that. That's number one. Very wrong about even using that word in this conversation. Okay. And if it were Hot Toys and it looked like shit, I would tell you it looks like shit. Like I told you with the Peacemaker, those pictures were not great. They showed us the head sculpt at Secret Base, and guess what? It was perfect, just like I said it was going to be. And I told you guys, I don't think they're going to change anything because it's not the head sculpt, it's the pictures. And then we saw it, and the head sculpt is a 10. So, as usual, anytime, again, guys, don't come in here doing this to yourselves. I don't understand why you got to come in here and talk shit. Don't talk shit here. Okay? Don't talk shit. So, Keaton, as usual.
Wrong.
Sorry. Fabs, the band here is actually top-notch Middle East. Yeah, exactly. Inner uses the best. Yeah, they use platinum. They got sick of the medical wool, and now they're giving you guys platinum. Unbelievable. I see. Thank you for telling me. I never heard of the movie. Yeah, no, it's an older movie, but again, I liked it, and you guys know I didn't even watch anything. So, figures the wool comes from Tibet. Yeah, exactly. Tibet these nuts. Exactly. Thank you. Get out of here. Get out of here with that bullshit. Figure out as well. Come on, Fabs, Hot Toys. See, this is what happens. And that's why they do that. Now, all of a sudden, oh, Tibetan. What the fuck is Tibetan? Nobody knows, but oh, Tibetan. It's a joke. Oh, Tibetan. Well, now that's quality. Exactly. My point. It's it's Tibetan leather. No, it's a joke. Fabs should sell lemons. Why? Why lemons? Jay Khaled, welcome.
Hello!
Their quality of soft goods and materials and tailoring is very good. Again, I'm telling you guys what I see from pictures. They could be amazing for all I know. I could tell you that Fawn's figure looked like shit when it came out. There was another figure during that time. I forget what other figure. Again, it's not likenesses, is nothing like that. It's the way that they add an extra clear shine to the head sculpts to fully kill it as a toy instead of leaving it alone. As you can see here, this looks like real skin. There's no shine to this. There's no, weird gloss to this. That's why it looks great. This looks very realistic. That's why I think it's the best thing I've ever seen from them. Even though I thought that Fawn's head sculpt, the likeness of it was great. It just looked like shit with that paint. Again, I don't know the materials. I don't know anything about it because I don't own that stuff. All I've ever said about them was from pictures, and that was it. So if they're great, good for you guys who are buying it. At least you're getting some good quality stuff from this company. The Bloodsport figures, there's nothing quality there, right? It's a Fison body that was most likely made for them, just like Iconic had their Street Fighter bodies made for them. You can't get that body anywhere else. Most likely, you will not be able to get that Caustic Bloodsport body anywhere else. That's why they give you the option of buying the extra body for the second look. That head sculpt, that second angry head sculpt of Jean-Claude Van Damme looks like shit. That expression with the mouth open looks horrible, just like the one you just saw from the Crow figure. I don't know why they bother with these crazy expressions. Again, they don't even look great, but again, leave them alone. And so, and then obviously the gi that he's wearing, there's nothing fancy about that. Tibetan sheep graze at a higher altitude and produce a more dense wool that's considered. There we go. So now Tibetan wool is the best shit. See what I mean? Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? This is why these people in this community are retarded. Now suddenly Caustic is better than Hot Toys' wool because the sheep from his vaccination line make a thicker wool. Holy shit. Fabs being November now for you think we'll hit hard period. I don't know. I hope not. I'm enjoying this once a week announcement for now. Last week was a Friday. This week was a Friday. Again, this was an expensive Friday for me because it's painful to have to wait for 2027 for this thing. So, but I'm okay. I'm okay. It'll help me catch up with what I still need to get instead of spending more money on pre-order after pre-order after pre-order when I could put that towards a payment of something, They are niche and are improving a lot. No, again, God bless them. You guys should support companies like this that aren't making Batman, Superman, Marvel, DC, Star Wars. We are getting that plenty. We're getting it plenty from Hot Toys. We're getting plenty from InArt. Even Blitzway's not even bothering with any of that stuff. So it is perfectly fine. Let them get better. I would hope that every single company, you see Hot Toys getting better and better and better and better. So why wouldn't I expect that from any other company? I would expect InArt to get better too. They'll never be better than Hot Toys, but I hope they get better for your sake who's buying that garbage. Same thing with this. I hope this company gets better and better and better for the people supporting it. Why? Why not? Wouldn't that make sense for these companies to get better? Of course. Why would anybody say, oh, this sucks, it's never going to get better? That doesn't even make sense. You want them to get better. Again, for the people supporting this, you want them to get better. They're not great now, but they're doing things that nobody else is doing. 27 like. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. We got Albert in the house.
Hello!
Welcome. I love Labyrinth, but I'm not sold on this figure. I think this thing looks great. This is the best thing I've ever seen from Caustic ever. Ever. It looks very real to me. And again, a lot of this is lighting, as you can see, very bright. You see shadows on the cheek, a lot of lighting. But I think it looks great. Even look at the wrinkles on the forehead. Very, very realistic looking, David Bowie was a music. Yeah, I like his music. Fab does have the elitist. Brad. One day, Brad. Isn't Tibet where they have monks? Exactly. And now they're talking about the sheep are better in Tibet, so the wool is thicker for that ass. What are you talking about? This is the retardation in this community. Now, suddenly, Caustic is just such a premium product because the wool from the sheep's ball sack is that much thicker. Fabs event was a mile high standard. Fabs, you mean you learned something? Something new. Yo, it's insane. It is insane. But let's go to the images now. So again, I love this thing. I think it looks great. The outfit looks great. Most likely real leather because it looks it. The design of it, look at that. It goes from this with the cloak on it to that, right? You see the purple. It looks like felt, right? It looks like a little felt color there or velvet. I don't know what that is. Again, very, very nice. Look at that. They give him the two different colored eyes like he did, like he had in the movie. You got the blue eye and you got the gray eye. Sick. Okay. Again, from pictures, this looks incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. You don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. You don't have to whatever. It looks great. Here's some accessories, I guess. Looks like a clock on the branch. I don't even remember that clock, to be honest. But again, just beautiful. This thing, another little accessory that you get, his little buddy. Again, really nice. Really, really nice. I can tell you this is very basic stuff, but really, really, really cool to get. I don't even know how much these figures are. Look, again, a very tiny body. Most likely the same body they use for the Crow, because again, this company does not make their own bodies. If they did, they would have had something completely different than they did for that Bloodsport figure. So, what are you going to do? If you like the figure, it is what it is. Right? It is what it is. Look how badass. Look how it goes from that to that. The presence of it, you see it. Really wide because of the cloak. Look at the burn marks on it. Look at all that. Sick. Really, really nice. You can see this is leather. Look at the texture of the leather. Really, really nice. Again, most likely if they're using real leather for the Crow, most likely they're using it for this as well. Very good to have real leather. Look at that crystal ball. See, look how beat up again, I think this is, I don't know, this is like some ghetto ass photo shoot that they're doing because look at this. All the paint is chipped. Again, I'm not saying that this is going to look like this when you get it, but if this is your prototype and this is what they're showing you, you know, how proud do you, how much pride do you have on your product that you take a photo shoot with the paint peeling off of it? It happened on the Crow. It's happening here, right? I can guarantee you this can't be on purpose. You can't be showing off a brand new figure with paint chips on it. Again, it is what it is. You're going to support it either way. God bless you. I hope it's the best figure in the world for you. This is not professional to me. So that's it. They only give us a few pictures. Again, very, very good looking figure. Look how realistic this thing looks to me. You could hate it. You could love it all you want. This looks very real to me. This looks very good to me. Again, the whole outfit, the two looks of the outfit, right? Two completely different looks. Very, very nice. The hair, again, remember guys, Tibetan sheep ball sack hair we got now. Remember, it's thicker, it's more durable for the head sculpt. So again, look at the neck. Very soft. Very soft. Which I told you guys. Look how soft it looks. Look how soft that looks. So again, it could be all lighting. It could, but again, for a prototype, this is, to me, this is very, very, very good. And you guys know I don't say that, you know, about anything, because if it's not, I'll tell you right away. This is garbage. The Crow, to me, I would rate the Crow a 6 out of 10. and I would rate this a 9 out of 10. And the only a 9 because that body looks funky when it's away from when you get that. See, like this looks funky to me. And I know David Bowie was 90 pounds. He was super thin and super tall. I get it. Again, this, no. But this, night and day. But I love this head sculpt. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me see. Ash now just carry movies. Yeah, it's like sheep. Tibetan sheep. Yeah, that was the line you were making, getting vaccinated, you dumbass. Elitist. I don't understand where these people come from with these words. Elitist. Who's talking about elite anything? It's crazy. It is crazy. Brother, that's a goblin, Fabs. Look at this guy. Where have you been?
I'm doing.
Thank you for all your support, Chris. Let me see. It's bad. No, it's great. I'm telling you, I love this thing. I love it. Again, I would never buy this, but I love it. It looks very, very nice. That head sculpt, it looks great. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what these things go for. I have no idea. I have zero idea. I don't think they're up for pre-order yet. This is just the announcement of it. So I don't even know what they go for. See, like for example, even this stuff, right? I don't know what this is at all. You're gonna tell me this is good?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
This is not good. This here is horrible. Okay? Horrible. This is good? Well, that's great here. Horrible. That's what I'm saying. This company, again, to me, you can love it all you want. I'm an elitist, apparently. You can love it all you want. It's okay. This, to me, is not good at all. Okay? Look at the arms. Trying to give you seamless arms. Look at those paint applications. Complete garbage. Again, you can love it all you want. This is not good to me. Hot Toys will do a billion times better job at an arm like this. Okay? So again, if that makes me an elitist, then so be it. But this is not good. Okay? That's why I tell you, Caustic has never been something exciting for me. That Labyrinth figure is insane. Here, you think this is great? You think this looks real in any way, shape, or form? No, at all. Oh, look at that beautiful cat. Do you think that looks real at all? You think this looks great at all? Look at this paint. What are you talking about? That's my point. Caustic is not great. They're doing different stuff. Absolutely. Again, how I feel about it and what I think about it should not affect how you think or feel about it. If you love it, God bless you. Nobody's telling you not to love it. I think it's crap. Okay? Look at this. Look at the paint on that. Look at the texture on that. It looks gritty. It looks gray. It looks powdery. It looks pale. It looks white. It looks like it needs something done to it. It doesn't look finished. You put this next to a Hot Toy, any Hot Toys, anything, and you can see the difference. That's my point. It has nothing to do with being an elitist. Caustic is not great at all. But they're making cool things that nobody else is. Rudy is already buying a few of their products. He's dying for that Bloodsport figure. He's a big fan. I love the movies too. I've seen the movies a billion times. I would not, same thing I told you guys about the iconic Street Fighters. I am not paying $300 for a kit bash. Let me get a Fison body just for my figures with a gi made out of material, no shoes, some plastic effects, and 2 head sculpts and a couple of hands. $300? Absolutely not. The Bloodsport figure is more than $300 for those two, for the 2 looks, for the 2 head sculpts, and obviously the second body and all that shit that you got to get if you want that whole setup. I would never pay full price for something like that, ever. That's why I told you guys I would never pay $300 for Iconic. And what did I get it for? $200. Brand new for $200. I paid $200 for those Iconic figures old, and still, that's even more. It's way too expensive still, but better than $300. Let's say that body, which again, nobody knows, but let's say that body costs $100, which is most likely what they're charging for the extra body. Rudy, if you're in here, let me know how much you're paying for that extra body, please, because I don't know. Or whoever bought the Bloodsport figures from Caustic, let me know how much the extra body is. So let's say the Iconic body is $100, right? So you go the body $100. Now you got the outfit, one outfit, right? The gi, missing sleeves, so it's not even a full gi. No shoes. You got the Hadouken thing, right? The fireball. Then you get the other flame thing for his other thing. For his kick, I believe. Yeah, for the spinning kick. And a couple hands. That is 100% less than $200. Period. All of it. So that's what I'm saying. I would never pay $300 for that. Ever. Akuma, same thing. They get away with it, though, because it looks like you're getting value, right? You're getting 2 head sculpts. You're like, oh, it comes with 2 head sculpts. Oh, it looks appealing. It looks appealing. It is not worth any of that. You're paying for a kit bash. And you're getting, and it's pretty much a licensed kit bash at that. Because there's nothing fancy about it. There's nothing great about it. There's nothing exciting that it's mind-blowing. Oh my God, look how amazing. No, the body's cool. The body's different than anything we could get on the market. That's why it's made for those figures. That's the only special thing about it. That's it. So that's my point with Caustic. That's why I don't like it. That's why, it is what it is. But for me, let me see if we got some price here. Nope, no price. So that's why I don't go for this stuff at all. At all. Let me see if I could find anything else. What is this? Oh, they're making the prototype of the Crow. Let me mute this thing. Here we go. So they're gluting the Crow with the sheep pubes that is thicker because Tibet has high mountains where the sheep go get vaccinated. So this is why we pay what we pay for Artisan, because look how tedious that is. And look how quickly he's doing it. He's not even messing up or anything. And look how much time it takes. Look how much patience it takes. Look how much skill it takes. Because you got to be skilled. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do my own, gluting. Look at that. Even the whole front. Look at that. Look at that puff of hair. And then they got to style it. So that's what I'm saying. You got to respect the artisan. It's not just a simple thing. But it's, now that it's Tibetan, now we got to be Hot Toys most likely going out of business. So please call me the Caustic Plastic veteran from now on. Look at that. I would have, oh my God, I would have loved to see how they styled his hair. See there, he looks actually very good. So that's what I mean. And that's why I get the artisan. Here it is again over there in some type of convention. Was this no, we didn't see this at Comic-Con. But Bandai was at Comic-Con last year. And I think, were they this year? I don't remember them being there. But here it is. Look at Conan. Again, what is Conan? A kit bash like Bloodsport. Same exact thing. And that's my problem. So, yes, they're making cool characters, as you can see. Right? Things that nobody else is getting into. Here's Bloodsport in the back. Again, a kit bash. So they're getting bodies made to put a head sculpt on it and some clothing on it. Why would I pay full price for a kit bash? Again, that's me. I'm not telling you not to spend your money on whatever garbage you want to spend it on. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't. Just like I didn't for, and I love Street Fighter. Street Fighter 5, specifically what that was. I would have easily bought Ryu. I would have bought Akuma, right? I would have bought them all. Not at $300 though. I would be an idiot to spend full-blown retail plus tax plus shipping on a kit bash. Never. Again, the bodies are cool. Never. I'm not telling you don't go buy this. I wouldn't do it. That's why I don't do it. But look how good the figure looks. Just very, very good. Very, very, very good. The crow is over here, but they cut it off. Let me see what else I got. No, this is all horror stuff. There he is. There he is right there. So again, it's if you don't have one, if you don't have a crow figure and you want a, rooted with wool nutsack hair, then there it is. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not, you're not getting, we're getting great quality. Most like 99% you're not. You're getting real leather though. Absolutely real leather, which it's great to get real leather. But body-wise, come on, man. Hey, look, Fabio. That's my brother. That's my brother, Fabio. We're twins, guys. See? That's why I got to support my brother. So Conan, another figure that Rudy can't wait for. Look at that expression. Look at that likeness. Do you think that is great? I don't. Look at the eyes. Why do the eyes look like that? They're all bloodshot. It looks all reddishy, like he's about to cry. He's squinting. Again, you can love this garbage all you want. I don't. So that makes me an elitist because I don't like something? Absolutely not. I don't have to like anything. Just like you don't have to like anything. Just like you don't like Hot Toys and you love this, who's telling you you're wrong? It's your money anyway. So what does it matter whether whether I like it or not? It's if you like it, all that matters is that you like it. All that matters is that your money out of your pocket that you work for, that you took out of the EBT card, you're spending it on that. Nobody should care about where you're spending it or how you're spending it because you're working for your own money to buy whatever garbage you want. Nobody's here to tell you otherwise. So I don't know why you got to come in here, call me an elitist for what? Because I don't like something? Why do I have to like it? Why does it affect you that I don't like something that you apparently love? I don't understand. It shouldn't. But I think shouldn't affect you at all. So, and then to say, if Hot Toys is the best shit on the market. Again, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you buy it or not, it is the truth. It doesn't mean you can't support this because this is a completely different world of figure making. That has nothing to do with me disliking it. So I don't know why you take it personal with me calling me an elitist about what. Makes absolutely no sense. So again, I would never look at the texture. It looks funny. This is not Hot Toys would never look like this. The look, the eyes, Hot Toys would never look like that. And because I know that, I would never buy something like this. I'm not telling you not to. I wouldn't do it. Again, prototype under development, not final. So this is what they're showing already. Can it get better? Who the hell knows? Usually from a prototype, we lose, whether it's likeness, whether it's texture, whether it's something. We lose something from prototype to production. We know this from Hot Toys. So you're going to tell me that every other company, because this is what the shills do for inert, the Wonder Woman came out, looked like shit. But the shield said, it's only the prototype. The final product will be better. Only retards would say something like that. Because since when it goes from bad prototype to great figure? From when? Since when? When does that, how often does that happen?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So that's my point. So if I don't like it, I don't like it. Why do I have to like it? Look at this. This is not good at all. And again, Rudy loves this. He can't wait to get this figure. Who's telling Rudy, oh, don't buy it, Rudy. Don't buy it. It's Rudy's money. Who's going to tell Rudy don't spend your money however the hell you want? Nobody. So for anybody to get upset at me saying that I don't like something when it has nothing to do with your wallet or your pocket, what's the problem? You liberals come in here with your emotions. You get butthurt. You get emotional over toys. You attack people over toys. What do you mean? It's retarded. If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't have to watch. But to start the name calling for what? Doesn't get anybody anywhere but yourself embarrassed. It'll never end. We weren't even talking about Hot Toys. And I told you guys, when the Peacemaker came out and it looked like shit, what did I say? Those pictures look like shit. And I said, I can guarantee you, they're not going to change the head sculpt because the head sculpt is fine. It's these pictures. Secret Base showed up with their, you know, how they show the figure in hand over there under display. And then what happened? It was perfect. Just like I had said. So it has nothing to do with, well, if it was Hot Toys, what? I call out Hot Toys more than anybody else. The problem is that I'm not a Hot Toys hater to push in art. I don't talk shit about Hot Toys to push in art like every other YouTube does. Because remember, that was another thing that they started doing. They started bashing Hot Toys to push in art. Oh, Hot Toys doing this. Hot Toys sucks. Hot Toys this. To push in art. Another thing that they did. Do you guys remember the famous line? Less is more. Do you guys remember that shit? Where do you think that came from? Where do you think that less is more garbage came from? It came from someone not collecting, being threatened by a bigger collection. So to demonize, like they always do, they started with the bullshit of less is more. My one figure on a shelf is more than somebody who has 1,000 figures in a collecting community. Retarded. So what you guys don't understand is you got to demonize to lift yourself up. You got to put somebody down, something down to come up. That's the trick. That's the game. That's what they do. They all do it. They have to do it. So what happened with the whole less is more garbage? All the losers who weren't collecting shit, who didn't have shit, yeah, less is more. Fuck big collections. We're in a collecting community where obviously having big collections matters, but not now, not anymore. Not anymore. We're less is more. If we have 5 figures, that's the best fucking collection in this community. Retarded. And people fucking jumped on that bandwagon and they're all retarded. Because if you're how many people, how many TV shows have you ever seen? For example, porn stars. How many times have they bought people's collection and they go, "Oh wow, you got 5 figures here? That's an amazing collection, man. That is awesome. We want to buy your entire collection, these 5 figures. Great." Never. Because it's retarded. If you're collecting something, it's about the amount that you have. It's never about having 1 or 2 or 3. It's about having tens or hundreds or thousands of whatever it is that you're collecting. Any collection never has 5. So that's what you guys don't understand. That you got to demonize something for you to come up. They demonize Sideshow, so Toys Wonderland could steal your money. They demonize Hot Toys to push inert down your throat. They demonize big collections to tell you less is more. It's a game. And people eat it up. But because, again, the only retards that follow that shit are the people who don't have shit. So they feel, oh, well, this YouTuber said that less is more. So I fit right in. Yeah, I'm part of the cool kids because I have less. Retarded. Fucking retarded. But you guys wouldn't understand this. You guys don't think like that. You guys just, oh, well, he said, so I gotta go get my Tibetan sheep ballsack vaccine. It is crazy. Carl. This figure has the power of voodoo. I guess Fabs didn't get much kid. I guess Woody tonight. Can you? No, yo, it's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you coming for me? Because I don't like garbage. It's not my problem that I don't like garbage, and it shouldn't be your problem that I don't like garbage either. Worry about yourself. Worry about where your money goes. You're not using my money, and I'm not using your money. So why do you care what I think? If you don't like what I think or what I have to say, why are you here? So you can say some dumb shit and get embarrassed? It makes no sense. That's why, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. The figure with green scrubs looks like John Kerry. No, I'm telling you, I've never liked Caustic. I told you guys from day one, especially like I said, that Fonz figure, very cool. That head sculpt paint, garbage. Again, there was another one too that they did the same thing to, garbage. Bloodsport, that ugly, that open mouth expression, those teeth, garbage. The Crow just now, that angry expression, garbage. So what's the problem? And I'm not telling you don't buy it. It's your money. Go buy it. It's Tibetan tax. It's fucking crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Derek, my friend, welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. 29 likes, 24 watching. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. Thank you everybody who already did. I think we found our people, guys. I think we found our people. RP Hot Tools. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. This is where that comment is headed. The Tibetan hills of Tibet, they have thicker wool because the sheep, they hibernate in the hills of Tibet. So that thicker quality. Shut the fuck up. It's all fucking the same exact shit. So stop. And that's why I made sure to say what I said. But here you go, right away. Oh, well, the wolves, the sheep in Tibet have a thicker nut hair. So stop. I really want that Conan figure. My dad was no, I grew up on Conan. I love Conan. I would never buy this expression. I would never. I don't care how much of a fan. I would rather not have a figure in my collection than have one that looks like shit. I've told you guys that all the time. I'd rather not have something that I know I would love in my collection that I know looks like shit over having it and being like, damn, this is shit. But I have it. Never. Because I know that either, number one, somebody's going to make it better, or number two, something better is going to come out anyway. So that's why I wouldn't waste my money on dumb shit. You know? Jay Khaled, of course, you're entitled. Exactly. Yo, it's crazy. I don't attack you guys for saying, oh, but no, don't come here looking for me because you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. If you don't like what I'm saying, just be like, all right, I got to turn this shit off because this guy, you know, I don't agree with what he says. But to come attack, you're not going to win at attacks because you're wrong all the time. You're not going to win a disrespect with me. It's not going to happen. You guys have seen it. You guys see every time somebody mentions me and somebody talks shit, they get roasted every time. My views shoot up because nobody wins at disrespect but me. So I don't know why you guys do that to yourselves. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why you do that to yourselves every time to make a show out of yourself. Just shut up, relax. Again, if you don't agree, don't watch. I'm good. It's okay. I'm not going to cry if you're not here. I will be okay. That's a great point. Yeah, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Elitist. Oh, if it was Hot Toys. If it was Hot Toys, what? I would call him out just like I call everything else out. The problem is Hot Toys is the best shit on the market that doesn't need to be called out 24/7. And the only people who call it out are the retards pushing in art. So if that's what you want, if you want somebody constantly talking shit unnecessarily about Hot Toys, go watch everybody else who does, because I'm not an idiot and I'm not going to do it. I love my quality. I love my price point. I love my figures. I love my IPs. I love my everything about Hot Toys. I am not going to bash something that doesn't need to be bashed. If you like somebody bashing unnecessarily, go watch everybody else. Who's going to be mad at that? Or am I going to say, oh, hey, come back, please. Come watch me. Absolutely not. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. I'll tell you that. I don't care. Whoever comes here, they come here every week. They know what it is. They have fun. Everybody messages me, great stream, every time. You think I'm sweating the fact that some idiot is talking shit? Absolutely not. I'm here for the people who want to be here, who enjoy what I have to say, who enjoy the streams. That's it. I'm not here for the pieces of shit. I'm not here for the loser who don't know shit. I'm not here for the people insulting. I am not for any of that. So I don't know why it happens all the time. Some idiot comes out of left field talking random shit when they don't know anything about anything. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's with that, it's plastic. Yeah, what's with that? It's plastic. I'm only here to bug fans. And I will leave. Yo, it's crazy. That's a great point. Do you remember when I bought that custom Bruce Wayne figure from the Batman? You told me, man, I bought it anyway. Yeah, exactly. What I say to you is my opinion and how I feel about it and what I think about it. I am not telling you this stuff for you to be turned off, for you not to spend your money however the fuck you want, for you to... No. Again, if you don't agree with anything I have to say, you don't have to watch me. But to get disrespectful, to start talking shit, you're not going to win. Ever. Eric, my friend, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Will Hot Toys do the crow again? I hope so. We need a 2.0 with the rolling eyes. That would be incredible. Do I think so? Probably not. But again, if they do, very welcome, because I would love a rolling eyes 2.0. Artisan, obviously, would be great. But sculpted, obviously, we know that Hot Toys makes great sculpted anyway. Second, CBT, welcome.
Hello!
What's up, my brothers and sisters? Hey, fast, give Rudy a breakout, everybody. No, he loves his IPs. He loves his Bloodsport. He loves his Conan. Who's going to tell him, Rudy, don't buy that? I tell him all the time, Rudy, that looks like crap. He's like, absolutely not. And what, are we going to fight about it? No, he likes what he likes. I like what I like. What's the problem? But people get emotional because they know they're wrong, because they know they don't know shit. So they get in their feelings and then they get disrespectful. It's never going to be allowed. Ernesto, I thought you were incoming. What happened?
I'm doing.
Did you get me some candy? Yeah, see, he knows already who made me mad. Exactly. Oh, wait till you watch the replay, Ernesto. You're gonna laugh. First, can't wait for you to discuss it. Oh, wait. Just wait till Mike gets a what do you call it? Gets a hand on this conversation. It is crazy. Crazy. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet, please, and thank you. Where's Arnie like? Yo, what are we talking about here? How is this any good? But I'm the problem. I'm the elitist. Because if it were Hot Toys wouldn't make this garbage. What do you mean? Look at the Arnolds that we got from Hot Toys. Do they look like this? No. They're amazing. And those figures, that T800 Battle Damage and that T800 Clean, those things are going to sell out. If they're not sold out already, you better believe those things will be going very soon. Because Hot Toys is the best. You don't have to like it. You don't have to think it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to waste your money on it. It is a fact. Best paint, best likeness, best process, best final product, best everything. So what are we talking about here? I'm going with Inarch. Can you imagine? Yo, it's insane. To bench. He said to bench cheap Ernesto. Ernesto, wait till you watch the replay. You're gonna fall off your ass. So again, I thought we would get a second head sculpt with this. It looks like we're not. So again, look at this. What do you mean? What is all this redness here? Oh, there you go. Exactly. So if Hot Toys wasn't the best, why is there shit selling out left and right? Why are there Terminators waitlisted? Because they're the fucking best, whether you like it or not. If you like other garbage, go like other garbage. Hot Toys is the best. Fuck out of here. So look at this. Look at this. Look, why is this so red here? This is not a natural look to a figure. And then you got all this tan brown paint and this bright red. No. What do you mean? And then not only that, the expression. He looks like he's got tobacco in his mouth. Like he's chewing on tobacco. Look at that, like, weird jaw. No. Again, people can't handle truth. That's okay. You're not going to get disrespectful. Not going to happen. You know? So again, Rudy can spend his money on this all he wants. No, who's going to tell him no? So anybody getting upset about factual information, maybe toys aren't for you. Maybe toys aren't for you. Remember when that guy Rusty came in here talking shit about, oh, Jazz Inc. What do you mean? He got disrespectful. He got removed. These people get emotional over facts. And they get disrespectful because they know that they can't defend the garbage. That's another thing. If you could defend it, why don't you defend it properly with words and tell me why this is so good? This is better because of this and this and this and this. And Hot Toys does this and this and this. And this is why this one's better than Hot Toys. They never could do that. What do? Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, you're... What do you mean? Oh, that's right, because you don't know shit because you can't defend garbage. That's why you got to attack. Unbelievable. Exactly. Look at that. What is this? He got a double chin and everything. What are we talking about here? He's got like a goiter here. Like, what do you mean? So again, this is why I don't buy Caustic. Me. I'm not telling you not to buy anything. I'm not telling you don't spend your money on anything. I don't buy it because I see the flaws. I see that I wouldn't buy this. I see that I wouldn't be happy with this in my collection. I don't need kit bashes in my collection at all. That's why I don't buy it. I'm not telling you not to support stuff like this. If you like this stuff, you need to support it. Because again, they're doing something that Hot Toys is not getting into. Hot Toys is not doing any of this. So if you like these lines, why wouldn't you buy them? So the companies can stay alive making completely different stuff. We don't need every company making Marvel, making DC, making Star Wars, making Superman, making Batman, making Wonder Woman. We don't need all that all the time from every company to then start arguing, oh, this one's better. It's retarded. And Hot Toys is always better anyway, but the retards want to come out of left field and say Inert's any better than Hot Toys. Anyway. Every time Fabs until he gets set. Yo, it's crazy. But I'm the asshole. I'm the bad guy because I have my own opinion. Imagine that shit. Don't you dare ruin our Quint when he's in that. Oh my God. You already know, Bob. That's what you're telling me this because you already know what's gonna happen. You already know. You already know. What's the name of that company with the Jaws stuff? Was it ENT? Factory ENT, yeah, the Jaws stuff. Bob, this is for you, and this is ahead of time.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh my God, Bob. Sorry. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Oh man, Bob. I'm telling you, Bob, don't get upset. It can't. But here's the thing, too, though. And this is what, and again, everybody does whatever they want, right? But this is what I don't get. How can you get upset living in a time where Hot Toys is king? Everybody, not everybody. Most people know Hot Toys is king. But you get upset that Hot Toys is king because there's another company making a shitty product that is not as good, but you hate on Hot Toys instead of hating on the company that's making garbage that it isn't up to par with Hot Toys. I don't understand that shit. You're hating on the company that's making good shit instead of being angry at the company making garbage. Explain that to me. Somebody, please explain that to me. Let me hate on the good guy because the garbage bothers me. Let me hate on Hot Toys while they're making the best everything because the garbage bothers me. This is how much common sense they have. Instead of putting their anger towards the garbage and saying, yo, this company sucks. Guys, you need to do better. All the complaints that you guys complain about Hot Toys, why don't you blow them up? Go to their page and blow them up. Hey, you need to fix this. Hey, this is garbage. Why don't you make this better? And guess what? Maybe they'll listen. But to misplace your anger and put it on Hot Toys for being the best because you can't handle it. How does that make you look? That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now with the liberals. They don't even know what they're arguing about, what they're fighting about. You tell them one thing, they start attacking people. They get very emotional because they don't have anything to defend. So when you can't defend something, what do? Violence. You guys watch it all the time. There's nothing to defend. They can't defend it. So what do? Attack you personally. Attack me personally, at least. Because they know better. You can't defend garbage, or else guess what? I would have been corrected a long time ago by somebody with proven facts that every other garbage that they claim is better is better. I'm still waiting for the day of somebody to say, hey, this is why Hot Toys is shit, and this is why Inart is good, this is why Caustic is good, this is why. I'm still waiting. You saw the excuse, oh, it's only the prototype. So what does that mean? So prototypes get better with the final product? Is that what the point of that was? They don't really get worse, they get better. So figure after the prototype gets better in final product. Yeah. Not sure how anyone can say Inart is better after the last con. It's called mental retardation. It's called brain damage. It's called double vax, triple boosted. It's called Tibetan nutsack, sheep's wool. Hey, my opinion about the elite comment was about the second teeth crow phase. Hot Toys, crow had teeth overbite like Mr. Ed. That's not true. It's all good and fun. Hopefully, Hot Toys. No, that's not true. Because I have the crow right now, and he's grinning. He has no overbite. He has no underbite. He's like this. So that's wrong. And when that figure came out, the what do you call it? The Hot Toys, the expressions that Hot Toys was making, they were all great. Back then, nobody was ever talking about, oh, that expression. Like, for example, when the Ant-Man thing happened, that was the worst thing I had ever seen. And the community's reaction was the worst thing I had ever seen. When the Crow was out, nobody ever said, oh, that looks like crap. He's got overbite. That never happened. That's not even a thing. I could pull the figure over right now and show you. I don't know where you got that from. Do you even have the figure? I don't even know. I have the figure right here. I could bring it over and show you. There's no overbite. There's no, what are you saying? Had teeth overbite. Absolutely not. He's gone like this. Or I think, yeah, it's because it's not an open mouth. He's grinning. So that's not even accurate. You know what I mean? But again, I don't even know where the elitist, where that came from. Like that, we weren't even talking about Hot Toys. So that's what I'm saying. You got emotional over what? Weird. To say, oh, if it were Hot Toys, when it's Hot Toys, I tell you how it is anyway. What? I gotta what? Defend Hot Toys at all costs? They don't pay me to defend them. But I'm always gonna defend what's right. I don't need to talk shit about Hot Toys when I know they are the best. If you watch other people that claim otherwise, that's over there. But remember, when they bash something, think about what they're talking positively about. If they're bashing the one company that is making product left and right, as you can see, pre-orders left and right, as you can see, releases left and right, as you can see, different IPs left and right, as you can see, and that's the garbage. Look at what they're defending. Look at what they're propping up. And then you figure out what's going on. Like I said earlier, the whole thing with less is more. Anybody who believed it is retarded. And the people who believe that are people who don't really have anything, who don't really have much. Because if you're in a collecting community with 5 figures, that's where you're going to feel comfortable. Because clearly they're pushing that narrative because they don't have anything themselves. These are the people making videos and selling their stuff immediately. So for anybody to think, oh, this, and you guys saw, I showed you guys, I remember one stream, I showed you guys screenshots of somebody, oh, that FabsFigures collection sucks. Imagine how much of a loser dirtbag tool you got to be to bash somebody's collection that has more figures than you'll ever see in your entire life. That's how retarded they are, that they really fell for that less is more garbage that they were pushing. And they started attacking my collection. And I can tell you that less is more came from my collection, and I could put my entire collection on it. So That's why I will never allow the disrespect. I will never put up with any of the bullshit because it is unnecessary. My collection, again, you don't have to like my collection, but my collection is better than 99.9% of people in this community, whether you like to or admit it or not, whether I have module cases or not, because that was another thing. Oh, he doesn't have module cases. I don't need module cases. I still have 1,400 and about 60 figures right now. Again, I'm not looking for your approval. I'm not looking for you to like me over it. I don't care. I was collecting before you were even in the picture. I was collecting before you were even a Hot Toys collector. So I'm not looking for validation. I'm not looking for anybody to like me. You can talk shit about my collection all you want, but guess what? You're in a community buying collectibles for a reason. So it doesn't even make sense to bash somebody with a big collection. But because you fell for the bullshit, that's why you're talking shit. Sean, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
But it's been a day we're watching. You're ripping a new one. Invest in Tibetan wool. I'm telling you. And that's why I mentioned it. The fact that they put that word there, it's to make you believe and think that there's anything fancy about it. And I'm going to show you. I want to show you something. Maybe you, I don't know if you were here for that. But if you pay attention how he's doing this, okay? Just pay attention. Pay attention to the hair. Do you really think that if it was such great quality and such great thickness and so amazing like you claim because it's from Tibet sheep's nutsack, you think this would be wasted like this? You think all of this would be all over here? Remember, it is the fanciest wool on the market. You think all of this would be happening? You think all this mess would be, guys, we can't be wasting. This is very expensive. Why are we making a mess out of this? Hey, you got to make the hairs, you got to save more hair. You're wasting a lot. It's expensive. It's all bullshit from China. That's what you guys don't understand. That's why you say dumb shit. There is nothing fancy about this doll hair. Nothing. To stand out, to sound different, to sound fancy, they add Tibetan. Which means what? Because I can tell you, you never heard that shit before. So all of a sudden, what? It's the greatest shit in the 1/6 scale community? Of course not. You are retarded if you believe that. It's advertising. They're trying to get your attention. Look at Inart. What did they do? Hey guys, medical grade silicone is garbage. So therefore, we're going to give you platinum. Ernesto came up with a quick Google search. Medical grade is the best. Platinum is garbage. And there you have it, guys. Everybody was already, yeah, we're getting platinum now. Yeah, because medical sucks. You got played by the people you defend at Inart because that company is shit. It is that simple. Again, you don't have to agree. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to like what I say. It is facts. It's very simple. It's very simple. Ain't letting nobody diss my brown. Exactly. You could do whatever you want with your money. You could buy whatever you want with your money. Nobody can tell you you can't like something. Nobody can tell you, hey, don't buy that. Don't use your own money that you work for to buy whatever you like. That's retarded. But to attack me over what I think, what I like, what I don't like, that is ridiculous. And it's never going to be allowed. And you're never going to win. So that's why I don't allow it. So it's dumb to even do. Don't worry, Fabs, I'm sure. Can you imagine? Everyone knows my goal. Yo, can you imagine? Everybody knows Mongolian woolly mammoth wool is the best. Yo, I think you might be right. I think you might be right. Holy crap. It is insane. I don't collect anything unless it's made. Manual. Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine boasting about this garbage? Because people are already going nuts. Oh, guys, we're getting platinum now. It's better. Because Inner told you it was better. Just like they tell you shit's good all the time and it's garbage. They have to lie to you to take your money. It is that simple. That's what advertising is. You think when they show you a can of Coca-Cola, a bag of chips, you think they tell you, hey, guys, by the way, the oil that we use is rancid processed seed oils that are no good for your health, and it's going to ruin your cardiovascular, system. You may get heart blockages. You may have a stroke, heart attack from ingesting these things. So buy your product anyway. They would never, or else you wouldn't buy it. So they got to tell you it tastes great. It's good for you. It's this. Meanwhile, it's not. That's advertising for you. So I tell you guys, I understand when they lie to you. I get it. They have to lie to you to take your money. But to go defend that shit, what do you mean? That's when I know you're really retarded. Because you can't even think that maybe, just maybe, people lie. Just maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Especially when it comes to money. You don't think people lie? Look what happened during COVID. People were lied to go get that jab. And look what happened after the fact. And people were defending that garbage. Sheep. They were probably from Tibet. So that's why nobody's going to come in here and disrespect me. Nobody's going to come in here and talk shit because you don't know more than I do. And that's why they get emotional, because they don't know what to even say. So guess what? I got to attack because I'm emotional because I don't know what to say because he's right. And that's why I don't allow it. Fabs, come now. We all know that's not a collection. That's high quality greens. Don't be sad. We still like it. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Wait, you're telling me Corinthian leather was all a lie? Oh my God. Yo, I'm telling you. You guys just open your eyes for a second. People lie. I don't know. Maybe this is news for everybody here, or at least some of you here. Guys, newsflash. People lie. Guys, newsflash. Companies lie. Guys, newsflash. When there's money involved, companies will do whatever they need to take your money. Happens every single day. You're buying food that's not good for you. You're buying drinks that are not good for you. You're buying candy that is not good for you. You're buying products that are not good for you because you get lied to for them to take your money. It is very simple. So for anybody in this community to think that any company out there, Jazz Inc., InArt, Cost, whoever, would never lie to you to take your money, you are retarded. That's why it's even more retarded to defend the fucking lies that come from companies looking to take your money. And I'm going to repeat this forever and ever. Jazz Inc. Guys, I need to sell 3,000 pieces to make money. So you're telling me that you're pricing these things at $2,000 and all of it, or 99% of it, is going to the person in China making the product. So you're going to get $1 out of the $2,000 price point. You're going to get $1 out of that. So you need to sell 3,000 pieces to get $1 from. And people defend this shit. That's ridiculous. They defend it. They fight with other people over it. They don't even know what they're talking about. It's insane. I haven't made it with anyone that doesn't have silicone in them. Can you imagine? Tony, look at this guy. I know this guy doesn't even watch me anymore.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
This guy, the last time Tony was here, literally was probably 8 months ago. Not even exaggerating. 8 months ago. 8 months ago. Welcome, Tony. Welcome. If you're right, where's Gambit? He said coming soon. I told you, Gambit is most likely gonna be made for Doomsday now. Same thing that they're doing for Elektra, most likely, if she even appears in the movie. But like I said, I feel like they think, you know what, we made enough for this line. Let's hold off, because they're not gonna make Gambit for Deadpool and Wolverine and for Doomsday. It ain't gonna happen. They already teased that they were making a Gambit, right? So they're not just not gonna make it, they're gonna make it, but they don't need to make two Gambits, because most likely there's not gonna be much difference with the outfits. So that's why they're just saying, you know what? Let's just hold off. We'll make it for Doomsday. But you better believe they're making Gambit. Again, Elektra, I don't know if she's gonna appear in the movie, but Gambit, you better believe it. You know? People lie. Hell, I was scammed by the OG Red Power. What do you mean? What was his name? Not Jason. His name was Saint August. What's his name? Something August. Something. He's got like 3 names. It's something Saint August. I forget his first name. What did he do? Next, they'll say the glue they use for the hair comes from. Yo, it's insane, Ron. It is unreal. It is unreal. It is unreal. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. There's 32 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Look at that. 34 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Hey, my guys, been so busy. I do watch at work. I have to say for my jazzing vehicles, this guy. Unbelievable. It's crazy. It is crazy, guys. All right, so what's today? Friday. So we'll be back tomorrow. Buckle up, because Mike, we'll see. Mike sometimes, he doesn't get too excited. When you least expect it, that's when he gets excited about stuff. But I think when he expects us, for him to get excited, he doesn't. There you go. Austin St. John. I know it was St. August or something. No, it was a replacement guy. Oh, okay. I don't know that guy. I thought you meant him. I was going to say he did what? Chris Rock was right. Women lie best. Perhaps they invented a career. Oh, my God. My nemesis, Steve Carter, you are insane. If those figures are good, my Sarah Connor is an artisan figure. Exactly. No, again, you can like all you want. You can love whatever you want. It's okay. It is okay. It's your money. Spend it however you want. If it's a figure that nobody else has made or nobody else is making, why can't you buy it even if it looks like shit? It's your money. It's your collection. If you want to sell it a month later, again, that's your problem too. But to get emotional over truth, what do you mean? That's why I tell you guys all the time. If you don't like the hearing truth and facts, this stream is not for you. And that's okay. I am not for everybody. And that's okay. I'm happy that I'm not for everybody. Because guess what? That means that I'm not licking balls and kissing ass for no reason to be liked by nobodies. I am okay. The people who like authenticity, who like factual information, who like truth, they're all here every week. And I'm happy. You see how many channel members I have. I don't need to complain about anything. I don't need to lie to anybody about anything to make $1. Guys, you know what, guys? InArt's actually very good. I actually think InArt's really good. I'm starting to like InArt. Maybe I should have John on my stream. Maybe. That would be fun. Guys, would you want me to? I would never. For what? All they do that for is to fucking make YouTube money. Because you got 1,000 idiots watching the bullshit. super chatting the bullshit, waiting for answers about God knows what. Like he's some astronaut telling you about the 3-1 Atlas or 3-eye Atlas or whatever the hell it's called. What are you talking about? It is hilarious. So anytime you hear bashing of anything, pay attention to what they're positively talking about. And then you know what the angle is right there. Every time. Anytime they bash something, then they talk about something positive after that. There's your angle right there. They bash Sideshow. They bash Hot Toys. They bash all the good shit. So you can get your money robbed. And people were like, yeah, rob me, Toys Wonderland. You're the man. And another thing, Mike, he ordered from Toys Wonderland plenty. He will not tell you Toys Wonderland is garbage. He will not tell you Toys Wonderland scammed because he didn't get scammed. So he cannot even tell you that they're bad because they didn't do anything bad to him. I never ordered from there. At least I don't remember ever ordering from there. So I can say whatever the hell I want. But he can't bash something that he didn't go through. He can't talk shit about something that didn't happen to him. And you guys have heard it here live. He's defended Toys. He's like, I can't say, I've been saying, they're a piece of shit company, blah, blah, blah. He said it. I can't say that because I didn't do anything to me. And another thing, actually, talking about Toys Wonderland real quickly, something that is happening, Kit, actually, shout out to Kit. He brought up that something is going on regarding Toys Wonderland again. And let me find it before you idiots start defending Toys Wonderland again. Let me find it. He made a post. Let me see if I could find it. If somebody has it handy, send me the link, please. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it because this was days ago. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to find it. Oh, man. So anyway, the whole point was that he posted that Toys Wonderland practices are still around. He said, I'm not going to mention who, but do your own research. Okay? What did I tell you guys when that Toys Assemble company came out of nowhere and started making sales like they were around forever? That doesn't happen that way. Okay? No brand new company comes out of left field. And I'm not talking about the Emporium one, because remember, that was another one. That was another one that was, well, everybody knew that was Toys Wonderland as well. But this Toys Assemble, again, I could be 1,000,000,000% wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. But that company came out of left field as if it was here for ages. People started placing orders with it as if, again, it was well known for years, which it wasn't. And my first thought was it has to be Toys Wonderland. It has to be. For somebody to come out and have, number one, the website, boom, ready to go. Number two, because remember, they already had two. They had the Emporium and they had Toys Wonderland. So it is not unthinkable for them to have a third one or to be able to make a third one really quickly. So boom, website, ready to go. Where are you getting all this product all of a sudden? What do you mean? So any website that comes out of Hong Kong or China, all of a sudden they got the hookup with every figure, every Hot Toys, every third party. What do you mean? They got everything on their website. Everything. So you're going to tell me that there's no possibility that it's them? Again, I don't know if they've stolen money from anybody. I don't know if that's them. I don't know. But to me, that's a red flag. I have ordered from them. What did I order from them? I ordered one figure from them. Oh man, what was it? I ordered a figure from them that was an exclusive, and I didn't like what they did with my order. So I placed the order. So no, what happened was I put the order. It was a limited item. I put the order in my cart. I went to check out, and it was like whatever the price was. I went to check out, and then when I was ready to pay, it did an entire different calculation, adding something like $20, $30, whatever it was, to the figure on top of just by going, again, it wasn't tariff at the time. There was none of that. It wasn't shipping either. It was just the figure went from this amount of HKD to this amount of HKD. Again, why? I don't know. So I didn't like that shit. I was like, all right, this has never happened. Why is my figure going up, $10, $20, whatever it was, for no reason? So I was like, nope, no company should be doing that. If that's their norm, it's not supposed to be happening. I was like, I am never ordering from this again. Again, I didn't get scammed or anything, but I didn't like that. And I think I told you guys this before, and that was it for me. Let's see if those figures are good, Mr. It was fun seeing Hot Toes melted feet from the T. What that from the extended cut? It was fun seeing the Hot Toys melted tree from the T1000. Was from the I see what you're saying. The boots. Is that what you're talking about? The boots? We got them. Clip it. Clip what? I hope 3i Atlas wait for me to get my Wolverine. That has not been on YouTube for a long time. No, he was just recently on. Somebody sent me a screenshot. Last week or the week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, he was recently on a stream. Believe me, you guys send me the screenshots for everything. I see it. That's what I tell you guys. I see it all. Every stream that goes on where they're talking shit, I get the screenshot every time. Just remember, inner endoscleral has Pop-Tart. No, it's not even what do you call it? Diecast. So why is anybody even looking at that? If Hot Toys makes anything, everybody expects the garbage company Hot Toys to be making diecast everything, but decaying in art, everybody's cool when it's garbage plastic. Crazy how that works, huh? What was the name? What was the other name where? Yeah, it was something Emporium. I forget what it was called. I don't know if it was Toys Emporium. It was something Emporium. And that was their backup page. I don't know. It looks like they are. It looks like something's happening, but he won't say who. I can't find the post. I also ordered 2 figures from them and got them right away, but they're stating that we have to deal with our own tariffs. So I backed out. Yeah, no, let me tell you guys something. And I told you guys this already. Shout out to Jeremy Casa. I got my Akaoni Predator, Samurai Predator, and my Miles Morales what do you call it? AVA figure from him. And it was my very first tariff, which again I didn't expect because I didn't know where he shipped from. Pretty much, it was $69 I had to pay. I had to write a check to UPS. So the figures cost me whatever they cost me, because remember, he has a markup from retail, right? He has a markup so he can make some money. And then another $70 on top of those 2 figures. It is not sustainable at all, at least not for me. You know, I already pay tax and shipping from Sideshow to then pay tariff on top. And remember, tax, shipping, and tariff from Sideshow, just the tariff is never that high. It was $30-something per tariff. That's painful. That hurts to do that all the time. Again, not for me. So it sucks because I would love to get from Jeremy. I would love to support Jeremy. Why not? But getting hit with those tariffs, you know, Jeremy does a lot for the community, especially with these limited figures, right? That people freak out over. Oh, we don't know if Sideshow, you know, we don't know if we're going to get them from Sideshow. So there's Jeremy, you know, supplying the community with these rare figures. Why wouldn't you support that? The problem is now with these tariffs, it's painful. And again, you guys see I'm barely getting what I get. To then spend more money on top of that would be insane. So I can tell you, he cannot be happy about that. And it sucks. I didn't know that. Yep. Again, I saw the screenshot. I don't know if it's a lie or not, but I saw the screenshot. It's not diecast. That's crazy. No, it's not diecast at all. Complete plastic. Again, in art will never be Hot Toys, and anybody claiming that it is better is retarded. You guys take it as, oh, he's being mean. Oh, he just loves Hot Toys and nothing else. No, it's called being realistic. It's called having a brain. It's called having common sense. It's called not being a shill. It's called not selling your soul for $1 over a toy. It's called being honest. It's called not being a liar. But again, people can't handle it. People can't handle it. Comic Emporium. There you go. That was it. Such tariffs are by 11. Exactly. So that's why, you know, even though, you know, tax, shipping, and tariff adds up, I'd rather pay a $10, $11, $12 tariff over a $40 tariff all day long. So, you know, it sucks for Jeremy, but it's not his fault. And again, he's very helpful to the community. He is necessary in the community. He is trustworthy in the community. You don't find a lot of that. Look at what happened with, what was that guy's name? That people were ordering from. What was it? One Man Hobby? Oh, what was the guy's name? Oh. If you guys know the name, tell me the name. The one that just disappeared with everybody's money. Even Rob Garcia got his money stolen. He had a deposit with him for, I think, Grievous, he said. And he stole his money. What was his name? Wang. William Wang. That was it. William Wang. Again, he was in the community for years. People trusted him. He said, see ya. And a bunch of people lost their money. And from what I remember recently, when he came back, when everybody was like, oh, he's back. He was asking people for more money. He's like, guys, these pieces are ready to ship. Send me the remaining. I don't know who paid it. I don't know who got anything. But can you imagine? So you need to support honesty. You need to support, you know, good people like that in the community. You know, is Jeremy going to leave at any point? I doubt it, but it could happen at any moment. You know what I mean? But again, he is very necessary for the community. Like I said, especially with the artisans and with those exclusives that, you know, are very rare. That Sideshow, you know, look at Japan exclusive. Jeremy was getting the Hong Kong release. And he was able to help people out to get that figure that we didn't get from Sideshow. So that's what I mean. You got to support stuff like that. Women Hobby, yeah, William Wang, that was him. Yep. Mitchell, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
Notice in our bodies, look what, because they're shit. They are generic garbage, but they're better than Hot Toys somehow. Don't ask me. Ask the experts. Ask the ones with the less is more collections that know, because, you know, less is more means more experience. You're exposed to more. So ask them what that's about. Because it makes absolutely no sense. And I told you guys, everything that they make is smaller than Hot Toys because it's all generic shit. Everybody's saying, oh, the in-art Batman, the 22 Batman, so much better than Hot Toys. It's garbage. And it's small. And that head sculpt looks like shit because it's all pale. Okay? So that's what you guys understand.
Strands for the
I would not support overseas. I would support Australia only. Well, no, that's different. You're in Australia. Why would you go anywhere else? You know, and plus the fact that you know, pop culture is a what do you call it? A retailer, you know, an authorized retailer of Hot Toys, just like Sideshow, and they get exclusives too. You don't need to go anywhere else. There's no need for you to go anywhere else. You know, if we had, you know, not if we had, because we have, you know, Sideshow obviously, but I'm saying if we had like a local thing here, like in New York, for example, why would I call Sideshow in California when I could just buy my shit here in New York? You know, so that's why it doesn't even make sense for you to go anywhere else. If you got the best, you know, hookup locally. Fabs, I just bought my first. Guys, you got to see this Hulk. It is lime green. Fabs, that clip never gets. Yeah, I'm telling you. But this, remember, this is king.
strands for the
This is king. Oh, guys. I bet my knockoff Hulk is better. Guaranteed, or your money back. Faz, yeah, I was surprised by that too. I'm in the UK. There's a few UK retail over here, but the most part, I'm cool using Sideshow to save. Oh, so why though? Don't you save money buying locally though? You pay more for shipping. No? Why do you do it, Mitchell? Tell me why. I want to understand that. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. You guys, you know, you guys got to open your eyes. You guys got to pay attention. Whoever you watch, just think about, all right, why are they saying this? Why are they doing this? Why would they put down a company that's been around 25 plus years making product, you know, classic after classic after classic? You know, we got the die-cast stuff now. We got 2.0s now. We got all these things that, again, nobody else was doing ever. Now everybody's got, you know, nutsack wool. Now everybody's got, you know, rolling eyes. But nobody was doing that. So it is crazy to even say or think that any other company is better than Hot Toys. It's insane. And the owner of Caustic said himself, we're not looking to be like Hot Toys. And they're not looking to be like Hot Toys, which is great. We don't need any more companies to be like Hot Toys. Hot Toys is giving us everything. We don't need another one. We need companies that mind their own business and do things that nobody else is doing, like Caustic. Caustic can have the shittiest product in the world. They're doing their own thing. If you like something they're doing, support it, because guess what? We need those companies around, so it's not all Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, DC, Marvel, the same shit, the Joker, over and over and over and over. And oh, look, Inart's not going on their 2.0 Joker. They just did one last year, but now we got to do a 2.0. You have nothing better to do than another fucking Joker? What the fuck are you talking about? How is that a great company in any way, shape, or form that you got nothing better to do than another fucking Joker? What are we talking about? It is insane. All right, I guess Mitchell went to sleep. All right, guys, so we'll be back tomorrow. Michael should be here. So don't be late. Oh, there he is. If I got a problem like replacement, it'll get fixed with Sideshow Plus. Some retailers don't have payment. Oh, I see. Gotcha. So yeah, I understand the payment plan thing. You can't beat Sideshow's payment plans at all. That thing is the most convenient. And now, number one, you can postpone payments, which is incredible. Obviously, you only get 3 of those. You can only postpone 3 times. And now you could do, if you don't want to do a full payment, and let's say your payment, you got 3-4 payments of, $100. You could make like partial payments to a payment. So let's say you owe $400 on the figure. You could pay $50 here, then the following week another $20. Who else is doing that? That's why and it sucks to have to pay tax and shipping and tariff all the time. You can never beat that convenience. And I need that convenience, or else I would buy nothing. So that's why I will always stick with something. And that's why I never understood why suddenly people started bashing Sideshow. I'm like, where's this coming from? And then I realized it was Justin bashing Sideshow, so all the idiots would get their money stolen by Toys Wonderland. So remember, there's always a reason why they bash a good thing. Always. You guys remember during the COVID when they were bashing ivermectin? Oh, you're taking horse dewormer. And then what happened? When everybody got jabbed and all the side effects and all the shit that started happening and is still happening right now, what came out about ivermectin? Oh, actually, ivermectin is helped a lot of people to get better. They just didn't want you to take it because they didn't want you to feel good. They wanted you jabbed up. So they demonize for a reason every time. That's what you guys don't understand. So you listen to the YouTuber, you believe what they're telling you, and then what do? You go around the groups. Hey, Hot Toys is shit, guys. And then another idiot that was watching. Yeah, they suck. Yeah. And that's what they create. Why? So then they can tell you, guys, trashing our tranny Wonder Woman's out. Look how beautiful. And everybody, yeah, better than Hot Toys. Garbage. So that's what you guys don't get at all. But the reason I went to pop culture because Sideshow batteries. Oh, gotcha. I remember I see it. No, the battery thing. I remember when that started. Guy, welcome. First time here. Welcome. With budget restriction, is it okay just to have Han Solo in the collection? I can't afford to have the Chewbacca. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Nobody's going to be looking at your collection. Nobody's going to tell you, hey, asshole, where's your Chewbacca? Nobody's going to look at it but you. Nobody's money is affected but yours. Nobody's looking at your collection but you. So it's what it comes down to: whatever you want, whatever you can afford, whatever you like. It's all about you. You think the people that were bashing my collection, it's just jealousy. But for whatever reason, you think I'm going to be like, oh man, they don't like my collection, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't give a shit, because I know my collection blows their entire homes out of the water. So I would be an idiot to let a retard affect me. So don't ever let anybody make you feel bad, make you feel less than, make you feel that, oh, well, you don't have this, so you are shit. Like, no, we all have different incomes. We all do different things. We're not all in the same level in life. We all like different stuff anyway. So don't let anybody, don't look for validation. Don't be asking people what they think or do whatever is best for you. Do whatever it is that you can do. If it's very expensive shit, there are payment plans. If it's something you can't afford, then guess what? Wait until it's cheaper down the line. Wait to get it used. Wait to get it, There are many ways to stick around collecting. Look at Luch, for example. Luch does not buy anything. It is very rare that he buys anything new. And usually it's DC stuff that he buys brand new. Everything else he don't care for. But guess what? He's still building his collection, buying from William at $100 a pop. And who's telling him, oh, Luch, you're this. What are you doing? He don't care. He's collecting and he's buying what he wants. And who's going to tell him he's wrong? And who's going to tell him, oh, why do you? Because nobody cares. It's his collection. He's the one living in it. He's the one looking at it. What anybody says about anybody doesn't matter. Because nobody's living there. Nobody's is staring at it. That's why I would never let some idiot make me feel anything, because I already know that my collection is one of a kind. So to let some retard jealous fuck, hey, by the way, I hate his collection. Good. It hates you too. So don't do that to yourself. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you really want something, then guess what? Do whatever you need to get it. There, like I said, you could get payment plans. A PayPal has Paying For, which I used a ton. There's no shame in, guess what? I love my Hot Toys, that I am willing to do whatever it takes to get my Hot Toys. So that's why I do my payment plans. That's why I do my Paying For. That's why I do whatever I got to do to collect what I like. I am not going to let some idiot tell me anything or make me feel like anything when they're not in my shoes. It's that simple. So don't ever feel bad. Don't ever think that, oh, I don't belong. The problem I have with people like that is they don't have shit. And they go into these groups talking shit like they've been around collecting Hot Toys for decades. That shit I can't stand, because they talk like they know anything about Hot Toys. You don't even know. You don't even own 3 Hot Toys. What the fuck are you saying? That's what I can't stand. People talking like they know anything from, one of the things that was said at one point coming out of one of these streams. Oh yeah, Hot Toys oversizes their figure. The kid, it was a kid, literally a kid. Actually, I roasted the kid here live because he said that I said something that I had never said. He got roasted here live. Literally 4 Hot Toys, and like 2 of them were Spider-Man. But according to him, Hot Toys oversizes everything. Where did that come from? It didn't come from him. It came from the shit that he watches. That's why they sound retarded. Because how do you talk about something you don't even know about? You don't own enough to know or to think or to say that Hot Toys oversize anything. Retarded. So they repeat what they hear thinking, oh, he's right, so I got to repeat it. And I like him too, so I got to repeat it. It's retarded. So that I don't like. And when people do that, obviously I don't say anything because it's none of my business. But when they do it here, you guys know what happens when they do dumb shit here. You guys know every time that it happens. You see what happens when they say dumb shit here. I don't allow it because it's dumb, it's retarded, it's false, it's not true. It makes no sense. There's no logic behind it. There's no proof behind it. There's no basis behind it. That's why I don't allow it. So I'd rather you not watch me than come here and say dumb shit and get embarrassed. It's called collector peer pressure. Bullies are all around. No, again, do not. And I understand. There's a lot of bullying. I don't see it, right? Just in general, there's bullying. But in the groups, I've never heard or seen somebody say, "Oh, why you're not getting this?" I've never seen it. It comes down to whatever you want. Nobody could tell you need to buy this. Nobody could force you to buy anything. Another thing, you see what they do. To be able to afford the new, to make that new video and to make that new money, they sell their shit. So they consider themselves collectors while selling their collection to buy the new figures to make a video to make some money to then do it all over again. You call that a collector? It's your problem. I don't know what they're collecting besides YouTube money. because that's all it is. You're collecting YouTube money. Hey guys, I'm selling my shit because I need to buy the new shit so I can make more videos for you guys. What are you talking about? So what is it that you like out of this hobby? Oh, you just like making YouTube videos for money. You don't really care for the figures. You don't really care for collecting. You're just looking to make money off of videos. Correct. With both NECA and Iron Studios showing their Predator Badland pieces, Hot Toys has to be shown. I told you guys when the movie was teased that it was coming. That figure is gonna be made. That Predator, that new Predator, the funky looking one, is gonna be made. That robot chick that he's got carrying around, just like Chewbacca is carrying around broken C-3PO. You're gonna get that same exact thing. 100%. I told you guys over and over and over and over and over.
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
They will always make Predators. They will always make Aliens. They will always make RoboCop. They will always make Terminator. They will always make Back to the Future. They will always make all of these IPs because it makes them a lot of money. If you look for any of these IPs anywhere right now in any bargain bin, you're not going to find them because they're money makers and they sell out. Terminator is already waitlisted. Does that mean that it can't come back? No, because a lot of waitlists convert, but they're not going to sit in the bargain bin. That's a fact. None of that stuff ever sat in the bargain bin. The one thing that I saw that lasted the longest was Doc Brown, the last Doc Brown that they did. But besides that, nah, they don't sit. They don't sit. And they know that they're not going to sit. For a question, talk about Spider-Man. The new Amazing when you're going to read the figure will be a bit taller than the. It's going to be taller than the original, 100%. It's a different body, a better body, updated body. The head sculpt, like I tell you guys all the time, you can't have an updated head sculpt with rolling eyes, reusing an old body. It'll never work. It'll look funky as hell. The head will look way too big. So the bodies have to be new no matter what to fit that frame, to have that perfect scale, to have the perfect proportions, because you're not going to have the original tiny, amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield figure with the new rolling eyes head sculpt. It ain't going to work. Same reason why that Escape Leia has to be updated. What we saw was the old one. Anything new Leia related is going to have rolling eyes. Therefore, it can't be their old tiny body. It's got to be a new body. So that's what I mean. So that's why I can tell you with confidence what's going to happen, because it has to happen. You haven't seen a figure with rolling eyes that was made previously that is exactly the same size as the old one. Another example, Moff Gideon 2.0. If you have Moff Gideon 1.0 and Moff Gideon 2.0, put them next to each other and tell me what's bigger. Tell me what's meatier. Tell me what's thicker. Tell me what's, again, bigger overall. Because you'll never have the same exact old body with a new rolling eyes head sculpt. It would look retarded. That's why they don't do it. It'll never happen. I don't buy what someone tells me to buy. I am not buying the DP Wolverine line because someone told me I should. I am buying it because I'm a big fan. Yeah, no, again, nobody should be able to tell you. If you're a person who gets affected by somebody else's opinion, you need to gently remove your tampon and grow a pair. Because nobody pays your bills to tell you what to do, to tell you what to like, to tell you what to feel, to tell you what to think. Nobody, I mean, unless if somebody is, that's a different story. But nobody is paying your bills to have any control over you. It's that simple. It is that simple. But the idea to make one can't make So what is your thoughts, 01? Oh man, that figure is a 10. Again, I don't know anything about that character. 10 all day long. It looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you